What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Enthusiast Nation. It's podcast, Garage Talk podcast, real talk, real cars, real stories in the automotive scene in Cape Town, South Africa. So today we with Riyaad Cooper with the R32 Mk1 Golf. So yeah, we're gonna speak to Riyaad shortly. But for now, we just want to thank our sponsor or our brand partner, Riyaad Cooper, for making these videos and the podcast possible that I bring to you. So thank you to them. If you guys need anything, they obviously do parties, corporate functions, birthdays. They've also got the food truck. So if you're having a food truck there, you can just contact them. The details will be in the description box down below, as well as in the video right now here. So yeah, thank you. Sit back, relax, get the popcorn, coffee, tea. That's gonna be an interesting one. So we welcome Riyaad Cooper. Salam, brother, how are you?
Salam, brother. All good in yourself?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So, yeah, you can just introduce yourself to the people. For those of the people that don't know you, obviously they know the car. They see the car at Killarney, but you know, we don't normally get to see the drivers. But you can introduce yourself to the people, bro.
Yeah, so me, I'm Riyaad, like you said, Cooper. Average guy from the ghetto. There's nothing much about me, eh? I'm a mechanic by trade. I think that is where the love for the automotive cars come from.
Now, I didn't even know that.
But yeah, I'm an earth-moving equipment mechanic by trade. So yeah, caterpillars and
yeah, but mechanic is mechanic. Engine is the engine. Claim engine, hurt engine, it doesn't matter.
100%. So that is what I do. Currently, I don't get my hands too dirty anymore.
Okay.
I run a section of a mechanical workshop.
Okay.
And I'm enjoying that because it gives me a lot more time and a lot more energy when it comes to my own car at night.
Yeah, no, quite. That's quite. See, guys, I didn't even know this man is a mechanic. But anyway, you see, that's why we have the podcast, so that we learn. Where did your love for cars begin or start?
So interestingly, there was actually no one in the family that took me to car shows. They took me to racing events at Killarney, and we always used to see it in the speed and sound growing up in school. And I think that is where it came from. You know, seeing, I think one of the cars that I remember the fondest is the Louis Lima Champ.
Yeah.
When you used to see that thing launching and looking 60 foot, all the 60 foot looking up in the air, I think that is what drew me to the cars.
Yeah.
And eventually, as I started working, got my own car, and the first event I heard is the event at Killarney, drag racing. I said, let me go. And I went there alone. I stood by the fence alone. I watched. And I think that is when it all started.
Oh,
yeah.
Look, it's also just like even my father. He was into cars. He had back in the day, while I going to my place in China, Ford Cortina, 3-liter GLS. So he was a Ford man, bro. When I said I want to buy my first car, I want to buy a Toyota. Yeah, man, that man did sit fast, bro. But like, even him, he never took me to the tracks. Like, I think the reason that I'm into cars is because of my one cousin in Iran. Like when I was younger, he used to take me everywhere with him. Him and another guy, Bapaka, they did one of the first 20 valve conversions in Cape Town, bro, back in the day when the Kotek just came out after the Domingos.
Yeah.
And
with the two pots.
Yeah, and so what was your first car you bought?
So my first car I actually bought it from a guy down the road here, a Toyota Corolla.
Okay. Only
I was waiting for this question to be missed, but okay. Toyota Corolla 180i GSX.
Okay.
It was actually a very nice car for the first car. I will admit, it wasn't for young. It wasn't made for youngsters. Yeah. It wasn't the quickest, but it was fun. It gave me good service, you know. And fond memories. That car I actually bought, that car was, I called it a Tezola because there are Tez front, Millennium Tez front, and I bought it.
Yeah.
And because of what the car was, you know, I just took it because it had everything. It had the long dash that you wanted.
Okay, yeah.
It had the seats, the twin cam seats, all the electric windows, everything. So I thought, you know what, let's take it. And that car lasted me a good couple of years until somebody. I might have a picture or two now. I'll check it and I'll forward to you. But then a guy down the road here actually came and I used to work away a lot. I was in the Eastern Cape and my mother phoned me and said, this guy says this car standing here, he wants to buy it. And I gave him a stupid price.
He said, yeah, that's what.
And the next thing I got a notification, money in the bank, and I said, well, you know what, give him the car, I'll sort the papers out when I get home. And that was that. And then I came home and I had no car. So now, if you're used to having a car, you'll be frustrated because you can't go where you want to, when you want to. Now you have to rely on a lift.
That time was an Uber.
There was no Uber. There was no Uber. My
to
Uber
get a meter taxi, that time was dear, man.
was expensive. But my Uber was you know, my father had, luckily they had the Camry, the V6.
Okay.
So that was
a V6.
Yeah, the V6. That was a liquor runaround, you know, in the meantime. And then my father used to work at the place that used to do car audio, sound, air conditioning, and he fixed up an aircon for a lady one day on the Mark II GTI. And she wanted to sell the car, but she wanted to sell the car with everything working. And he took a number and he gave me the number, and I think that is where my love for the VW came from. I went and I saw the car, and I bought the car immediately. I brought the car home.
So what was that K-Tronic?
K-Tronic, yeah, 1800, big bumper, 60. No, it was 812.
Okay.
Big bumper, full leather interiors, but it had the
So did that cars actually come out 16 valve?
Yes, they came out 16 valve as well.
Also K-Tronic?
K-Tronic as well, yeah.
So what was the 8 valve called?
It was also GTI.
There was just two different specs.
Yeah, I think you could spec it when you bought it.
Okay.
You know, obviously spec it. Like mine wasn't spec with electric windows, it had the roll-up windows.
Okay.
But it had the leather interior.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, when you ordered the car, almost now you could.
Yeah, you could spec
decide how to want
I want this.
Okay, I don't want the big engine, but give me
the 8 valve.
I need aircon and I need leather seats.
Yes. Yeah. So that is literally what I had.
Okay. Right. Yeah, whatever pictures you have,
I've still got it. Yeah. I've got pictures from the day I got it.
Oh, nice.
I've still got the car. The car is actually parked down the road at my uncle's place.
Oh, you still have it?
I still have it. I'll send you
and I know what I was going to ask you now. I know you had, I think I saw you once or twice with that car before you had this car. So you still have it?
Yes, I still have it.
Yo, man, and what's it still in there?
It's still original basically, but yeah, you know, K-Tronic is old. Finding parts is an issue. The parts are obsolete, so we changed it over eventually to MP9.
Okay.
And then a couple of years later, I changed it over to a cross-flow with throttle bodies on.
Okay.
So individual throttle bodies.
Okay.
So it's not the fastest.
So it's 8 valve still, but the throttle sit in front.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Cool.
But it's fun.
No, but it's liquor. That's a quite Sunday skit.
Yeah. No? That is ultimately what it is.
How did you get involved in drag racing?
Sure. Funny story, no? My friend Riyaad, you might have seen in blue Mark II.
Yes.
16 valve turbo.
Yes.
So that was actually the car that took us to tracks, to the inside, you know, not sitting by the fence, not sitting on the stand. This car was a 1600 at the time.
Okay.
In a 1600 8 valve. And the car was fun. The car had one problem, we broke the gearboxes for fun. But
I remember, no?
Yeah, but he went.
Always used to have gearbox issues.
He broke gearboxes, and we went back event after event with that car. He had fun. That is ultimately, I think that is where it started. Okay. Until he decided, you know what? Enough of the 1600. We built a 2-liter engine. And eventually that.
And that was in a still?
In a 2-liter 8 valve with the chain with throttles on there.
Oh, nice.
So that car was fun. Until one day he decided, you know what? Let's build a turbo car. We wanna go race. Ultimately, his goal was Saldanha. Okay. And then ODI up in Joburg, Pretoria. Yeah. So he's the one that got me into racing.
Okay. But is he? I know I've seen that car like a couple of events ago.
He's under construction.
I've seen that car. So he still got the car?
Yeah, he's under construction.
Okay, so I think the car.
I think after the 10-8, he retired the car because he knew what he needs to do. Okay. To go faster. It's not easy with the Mark II because of the weight. Yeah. And I think with the Mark 1.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he did a 10-8,
He did a 10-8, yeah.
So he's the one that got me into it. I used to be the one going to racing with him.
Okay.
So for the last while, he's been the one going to racing with me.
Okay.
But okay, inshallah, he should be out soon.
Inshallah.
Hopefully, he can better his times as well, like he wants to.
Nice. I actually look forward to seeing that car.
Yeah, that
like
car.
it's something quite, man. Like that's also one of the cars that I remember seeing from back when I was, and I actually remember seeing that car going from inner to turbo, and when was the last time he raced though?
His last racing was 2 years ago, I think, at the bragging rights.
Yes,
that was his last outing.
Yes.
So that car took us to ODI. Eh?
Okay.
We hooked that car on a piggyback trailer.
Yeah.
3 of us, myself and him and Ibrahim Chef, the guy that's always with me.
Yeah.
And we went to ODI with a caravel, with his father's caravel, 3 of us. We never knew where we were going. That time there wasn't like GPS and Google Maps, and I think he had one of those navigators.
Yeah.
And we hit the road. We eventually got to Joburg, in front of the workshop at Joburg Auto Tech.
Okay.
And I remember Ali asking us, "You guys came all this way with this trailer. Do you have a spare wheel with this trailer?" We said, "No, we don't have a spare wheel with the trailer." But we were there. We were there. No, that was an awesome road trip.
Like, man. But look here, that was the thing, man. When you do something for the first time, you don't think. Maybe who would have thought now can you need a spare wheel for a trailer? You come in Joburg, then that man waits you, and you're like, we didn't think of that.
We never worried about the spare wheel. We just went.
That's the man. So what was his speed when
I can't remember what his speed was at ODI. I can't remember.
Okay.
But I know it was a fun week. We had a liquor trip.
Okay.
The guys at Joburg Auto take amazing bunch.
They don't know this anymore now.
Yeah, they've calmed down a lot.
Yeah.
I saw the other day, I spoke to Ali the other day, he said to me the salon front might be for sale.
Salon front with what engine?
With a twin turbo R32 setup in.
Oh yes,
yes,
okay. Yeah. But that Golf that did 300?
So the Golf, funny enough, the Golf got taken apart. Easy. And everything was refitted into the Opel.
Oh,
so yeah, that's the Opel, yeah, that's for sale as well, currently, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but the thing is, that car lost, no? Shahid, yeah. Shahid is up.
He was a pilot, yeah.
Yeah. But I actually got him the last time when we were there by...
when we were at Dalton.
When we were at Dalton, yeah, I got him there. And I never met that guy in my life. Like, I never met him in my life. You know, at that time when I was younger, that was the man I used to look at in the speed and sound.
Yeah, with his
Uncle Nazi with a North GP, IS.
Yeah.
That is the ones that you used to look at. And funny enough, he actually knew me. I didn't know who he was. Like this created man, we were talking, and he's like, "Do you know who I am?" So I was like, "Your face looks familiar." He's like, "Shahid is the..." I'm like, "Yo, man."
Yeah, you definitely couldn't have been looking up at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what an awesome guy, awesome.
Nah, quite, yeah. Yo, I remember he did, what was the speed on Saldana of that car?
I think I speak under correction. They came here, I think they did 270.
Yeah.
6, I think.
That was mad, no?
Yeah, that year, had it not been for them, Riyaad would have won that class, but okay. Yeah, I think we went something like 234, 236, I think.
Okay, cool. So is that the thingy that Royston took off the other day? Was that still the same?
I'm not sure actually, but I know Royston. I think Royston is gonna. In the next event, I think he's going for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he did a 274 last event.
He did a 270 at 269, I think. Or 270 somewhere there, but I speak under correction. Yeah.
I think he did. I think I know
274. I think
274, and I know he took the front wheel drive turbo.
So it might have been that same. It might have been, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the same record because I know that the record was standing long.
It was long. Yeah.
It was long. Did the Riyaad inspire you also with brakes?
I don't know. I had the Golf. I had the 812, and you know how it goes when you've got something. And you think that, this thing might be better I thought it might be better with a 16-valve engine. So I bought the head. I had the head done. I bought cams. And the stuff had been laying here for years. All done, ready to go. And one day, I thought, you know what, instead of being a spectator, I've got a little bit of parts here. Let's do something, man. Let's put it together. I ended up taking the 8-valve engine, gearbox, everything out of the Mark II. And at the time, Riyaad broke up his Mk1 8-valve. I think he went 12.5 or 12.6 with that car. He broke it up and he said, you know what, I can't have two race cars any longer. I was planning the married life and stuff like that. And he gave me a very good deal on the gearbox.
Okay.
I think he gave me the crankshaft and the Gen V throttles.
Okay.
And I said, you know what, now I've got everything. I built the sub-assembly and I took everything out of the Mark II and I put everything in there with the LS box. I sold the 8 valves, throttle body setup, I sold it. I sold the gearbox. And then it got to the point where I was ready to start up. And I thought, now it's going to come to stripping out the car.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. The car was, I think till today, if I take the car out, you get compliments everywhere you go because I tried to keep it in the original state. And I tried to keep it neat. And I couldn't, I didn't have the heart to cut it up and strip it out. And this body came along.
Okay.
A friend of my uncle that said he's got this car. He had a 16-valve in here. So for me, it was literally taking my engine and gearbox and putting it in there, plugging my management in. Because it was wired, it was everything. He had a 16-valve in there that failed twice on the dyno and he gave up.
Okay.
And I went to go buy this car. And I said, you know what? My 8-valve engine was literally, it was standing here for a week. No throttles on, intake sold, everything. But this guy gave me a set of throttles with the car. So I thought, okay, I've got the Gen Vs. I put that on the 8-valve and I said to the guys, you know what? Let's make the 8-valve drive again. I went and I bought the gearbox by Wani.
Okay.
And
Big
I put it in.
boys.
Yeah. Big shout out to him. He always looks after me when it comes to the parts. You know, these cars you have to look for parts. They're not laying around.
It's not like it used to be back in the day.
Yes.
You can look over the fence, my bill. Isn't it after the hour?
None of that. So we put that car together. We put the Gen Vs on there now because I had sold the other throttle bodies.
Okay.
And I sorted that car out. We got it driving again. I think we lost a couple of kilowatts with whatever happened. But also that engine is like 11 years old.
Yeah.
So I wasn't bothered about that because I've got the race car now. And we finished the 16-valve up. And I phoned Zahir one day. Another guy was supposed to start the car up for me. And I phoned Zahir. I said, Uncle, you know what? This car does want to start, man. I think the map that we have on the dictator at the time was also from Riyaad. I think it was a methanol map. And I wanted to run the car on ethanol. And he said, no, just tow the car down. Tow the car down. And we started it up. I think that first startup, you know, you're nervous because I bought the engine in the yard. I've never bought the 16-valve engine. And it worked. It wasn't the fastest, but it worked.
So tell us about the current car.
Yeah, the current car, it's a Mk1 Golf. It's actually an older spec.
That's the one without, there's the L in.
But yeah, this car I got as a rolling chassis.
Okay.
I fetched it the day I fetched it, I went alone. I took an A-frame out, I went to go fetch this car. The guy said, you're going to take this car away here alone. I said, I brought the A-frame. I took the A-frame out the boot. And I hooked it and I went. But this car came with mag wheels. It had the original dash in at the time. But he had the fiber dash in the garage, he gave it to me. This car had 2 bucket seats and I trashed one, I took one out. I said, I only need one. They had coilovers in when I got it. But I got it for a steal, man. This car I got for a steal. So I couldn't say no. I literally had to take the engine and the gearbox and put it in here and go race the car.
Yo, that's great.
So, yeah, the car used to look like poverty spec. I think I'll forward you a picture of the first event. I used to call the car the Viscount. It just looked like, it couldn't look like the other cars at the track, man. But I think as time goes on, you start making it your own and you start adding what you think the car needs or what you want the car to look like. It's not an overnight thing. It takes time.
That's the thing, like my bill, anybody, like if you think building a race car or even building a car that you want to race, not necessarily a race car, is going to take you overnight. So you must either be a millionaire, but even all your money, you're still gonna need to wait for engineers. You're still gonna need to wait for your management. You're still gonna need to wait for sensors. So it's not,
It's
exactly. You can't just pull that car in there. Yeah, the engine is in. Right, so here, it could know. Nah, it don't work so.
Obviously, you get the guys that can do a swap for you, an engine swap, or they've got a custom package where you can pull in and drive out a week later.
Yeah.
But it's gonna cost you.
It's gonna cost you.
It's gonna cost you a pretty penny.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
So the cars now. So you started with 16
I
valve.
started off with a 16 valve, yeah. So I had a 2E block.
That's a long block.
Long block, yeah. Nothing fancy. This engine ran with literally alert ports.
Okay.
Standard rods.
Okay.
Standard rod bolts.
Yeah.
There was nothing fancy in this engine.
Okay.
I ran this car in the beginning with a set of 288 SDK cams. I got it from a guy up in the West Coast, Dion.
Okay.
And the car was alright. The car had a heavy crank in. The car couldn't rev past 6.5 because it wasn't making power there. But that is what I had to start with, and I used it.
Oh.
The car was, I think, the first run on the dyno, first tune. The car made something like 150 odd kilowatts. But I had torque because of the crank.
Oh.
And then he said to me, listen, the car is gonna do what you want it to do, but we can't rev it high, so we had to put it into fifth to go over the line.
Oh.
And eventually we started working away from that where we could go fourth over the line.
Oh.
But it started out as a 16 valve in my position.
Okay.
As a 16 valve KR head, not the ABF head, nothing fancy, but it gave me lots of joy, man.
Okay.
I mean, this car used to go to the track event after event. Sometimes not even an oil change. Sometimes I get to the track and I wash the car in the pit.
Yeah.
That is what this car was to me. You know, this car was Mr. Reliable. You could literally hook the A-frame, open the gate and take it to the track and go have fun.
And I remember seeing this car for the longest time, even did Killarney, when it was 16 valve. And I remember still speaking to you the one day and you said to me, hey, there's changes coming, whatever. And you said, yeah, but we're going to take some time, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the next event, I saw you there. I was like, this man told me that's going to take time. But you're the stuff, you're the car in the gate.
You know, this car went through I know we just said you go and do stuff overnight.
Yeah.
But when you've got people in your corner that know what they're doing, you can.
Yeah.
So this car, 16 valve, we thought we broke the engine on the last event. Washif took the car for a couple of runs down the strip and it started missing.
I remember that.
And I said to him, you know what, we've been gathering parts, so we actually went to Durban. We went to Durban, we went to go watch some tracks at Tessie.
I remember.
And on the way back, you know, we saw stuff and we were interested. And then he started building one. And at the time he started building one, I started gathering parts. So the swap might have been quick, but it took about a month or two to get all the bits and pieces together, you know. So when that happened, I didn't even take spark plugs out. I didn't check anything. I just thought, you know what, it's broken.
We had enough,
It gave me a good time. I think the gearbox limited that 16 valve setup because I wasn't prepared to spend money on a rod box, on an O2O box. It's pointless. I cut my losses. I literally, the gearbox went to Durban. The cams went to Durban. The throttles stayed in Cape Town with the intake. But that bits that I sold paid for the R32 engine. So this car literally cost me very little out of the pocket to do the swap. But I remember taking the engine out here the Tuesday afternoon. Engine out, I just put the engine down. I hooked the A-frame because he said, bring the car down to me because the engine was there, everything was there by him. We took the car down and immediately we started putting in the R32 and it fits in there, man. If you've got the mountings, it fits in there. You don't have to cut anything. That was the Tuesday evening. The Wednesday, they had put the box in. I was at work, they put the box in, We had welded shafts in at the beginning. That's why I couldn't launch this car.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
I rolled the car off the line, and we still went to the track. By the Thursday evening, I hooked the car back up by him onto the A-frame, and I brought it down to Zaire to get it on the lift so that we could do the downpipes. Shout out cousin Muzamil. Very, very nice chap. Cool. He's a welder.
Okay.
He came and he sorted out the downpipes the Friday night after work. I think the Friday night, maybe after midnight, just after midnight, the car started up with the R32. So I think literally from taking the 16 valve out. No. From taking the 16 valve out to starting up with the R32 running. It was rough, but it was running. It was like 5 days.
Yeah.
So
that's
it can be done.
It can be done. But you must, like you say, you must know what you're doing.
You must, yeah. And I don't have all the expertise, but he's done R32, he's done VR6 for years.
Yeah, so that is his bird.
That was his bread and butter.
Bread and butter, yeah. Nice, correct. So this car is 16 valve. What was the time on this car 16 valve?
So with the 16 valve, this car could go 12.6. That was it. We tried everything. We tried changing from the ethanol to the methanol. We made more power. I think we ended on.
But I think the gearbox was the main thing.
The gearbox was the thing. Yeah. I remember.
So what would it have cost you to upgrade the gearbox from the box you had, which was what? O2J now.
O2O. So to go to O2J or something, it would have cost a bit because you have to now go hydraulic clutch and even to upgrade the gears inside the box to work would have cost a penny. So.
It's like a 30K.
Yeah, I think upwards of 30 for a straight cut set.
So there was someone that actually asked. We're gonna get to the Facebook questions, but there was a guy that asked. I can't get to his name now. We'll check his name later. But he actually asked why the car only did. I think he said why did the 16 valve only do 13 seconds or something.
Yeah, 13. No, the car did 12. The car could do 12.6 off the A-frame in the morning.
Yeah.
But that was it. It was limited.
It was limited.
It was literally.
So they actually did 12s, just so that you know.
Yeah, no.
Because I was also thinking, I wasn't like sure, but I'm like, maybe I'm Vasika, I saw that car do it 12 minutes.
No, first event, the car did 13.4. First event.
Okay.
The car had no handbrake.
Yeah.
So.
You couldn't preload.
Yeah, I couldn't load third or fourth run during the day or later on in the day. I said, nah, man, I'm going to go for it now, man. And I wanted to send it, and the shaft broke. And I said, you know what, we pack it up, man. There's no use putting another shaft in, and we're going to break it also. We packed it up, we came home, we made the handbrake work. We fitted the e-brake. We took the exact same car back to the track the next time. Just with the e-brake, we could now launch it. I think our time at the end of the next event was 12.8. So second event, the score went 12s. But it never changed, nothing changed in the gearbox. Everything stayed the same. So I don't think I was prepared to spend money on it. I just wanted to have fun. When it's a track day, I don't want to be a spectator. I want to race. I want to be involved.
Well, that's the thing, like, it's not always about going fast.
Yeah.
It's not always about going fast. Like, you can't pull this car out and go right here in the road.
I can't,
You're going to get into cuck.
Yeah.
That is something that is what it is. Even my car. That's why some men ask me, why do you race your runnings?
Yeah.
Maybe because I don't race on the street. I can't race on the street. If I must get locked up for street racing, do you know what my mochi is going to tell the boer? Moenie van my phone nie, hou maar, want hy luister nie. Do you know what I'm saying? So, that is the thing. I rather race. My bro, and like my mochi was scaling also with me, like, yeah, how can you race out daily? I say, look here, those cars not force. It's alright.
Yeah.
But I can't drive the car limiter 1, 2, 3, 4. The only place I'm going to be able to do it is Killarney. Because my bro, if you drive 1, 2, 3, 4 down Clifford, then
you see the camera. You see the blue lights.
160. In fourth gear, down Clifford, then yo, hulle gaat jou nou kos soek. No. They're going to come fetch you. So that is also the thing, man. It's not always about going fast every event.
Yes.
If you get to a point where you park there and you're not prepared to spend 30k on the gearbox.
Yes.
You do what you did. You race the car every event, but you're there.
You're
racing.
you're present, you're having
Exactly.
fun.
And the fun is the most important thing.
Fun is the most important thing. Yeah. I think if we had the brackets then, like now,
Yeah.
the score would have been a champion.
Yeah. Quiet.
Because the score could relatively be consistent and do its time.
R6 or the 16 valve, and then. So why did you? Okay, we kind of got the answer, but why did you choose R32 over the 16 valve?
Yeah. I was very much against R32. I was against it. I never liked the VR6, the older engines to begin with, because they sounded amazing.
But it was donkey.
But it wasn't going anywhere. Or I wasn't seeing VR6s in stock form going.
It's going somewhere.
So I think Edzo, with the yellow
one,
he was on my case. He said, buy, sell everything and just put the R32. That was before we flew to Durban. I said, no man, this thing works for me and it's fun. I can pull it out, I can go to the track and enjoy it and can bring it back. Until the day came where we went R32. You never look back, eh? Yeah. This car went on the first time out rolling off the line and not able to launch because of the shocks. This car went 12.3. So 0.3 faster than what the 16 valve went. And it did that on petrol, unleaded now. Unleaded. Because we still had the same fuel system that the
from the
16 valve had. So it was a single pump, Fury pump. It wasn't nothing fancy. And that made me actually, you know what, already I'm better off. I'm faster. And it didn't cost me much because we had an open diff in at the time.
I remember,
Open diff, So the gearbox eventually went to Durban.
Okay.
The gearbox sold to Durban. And that funded the LS in here.
Okay.
Because VWL is expensive. It's not like a Honda where you can go and get the LS for under two digits you pay. So we got the LS and Wasif. That guy, when you've got something that you want to do, he doesn't want to sleep. He said, bring a thing. He took the box out, put the LS in. And the very next event, I think, was the bragging rights, where the ERF came down with the two R32s, the Tokoloshi. And then I started launching the car now because then I had the shafts done as well. Other guy, Yaku, Rough Cut Engineering. If you need shafts proper, contact him.
Rough Cut Engineering, that's cool.
He made me a set of shafts. And I said to him, you know what, I need a space.
But only for VW, anything?
Anything. He does a lot of work on the salon front, the V8 salon fronts, the Foley and the Paxton cars. He said to me, if you can break the shafts, I will make you a seat.
Nice was cool.
So I was like, okay, now. But I used to break shafts with a 16 valve daily. Every event we break shafts, we break CVs. We used to go with 4 spare CVs, spare shafts. It was at the point where the car broke 2 CVs on the line once.
I remember that.
Pushed the car back, I think that was at 9 o'clock in the morning. 20 past 9, the car was back on the line. Jeff.
That was when it was 16 valves.
Yes,
no? Yeah.
Ibrahim, that guy is amazing. He can change that.
That's the guy that's always with you.
Always with me. Yeah. Man, I won't go racing if you must tell me, you know what? He's not available on the day. I'm not gonna go racing. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Because
and look at that is very important. Like,
vital.
Like people, that's stuff people don't see, man. They see the driver, they see the car.
See the behind the
like even me, no, the last event I did with my car, my Mackie went on holiday. My passer was just all busy.
Yeah.
They all like mensen that always go with me to the track, man. Like Riza, you know Riza with the cream car.
Yeah.
So he actually had a wedding. I think he had a wedding. He said, look, he's not sure if he's going to come, but he's going to come in the afternoon if he can. Then him and his Armin came. But my brother-in-law, I had to ask my brother-in-law, and I wouldn't say he's not a Killarney man, but he said, look, that's fine, I'll go with you.
Yeah, I think until they get to the track, they realize what they got themselves into.
So, and he helped me, you know, he's hands-on. He works on his own car. So he could at least help me check the car up. I could do stuff. I could take the wheels out, pump the wheels up while he take the wheels out. But that is really important. If you go to the track without someone...
Or with somebody that doesn't know.
You
immediately 2 steps back.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get to the track, no? I can literally stop the car with the A-frame. I can go do rounds.
Yeah.
Jeff doesn't care. He's just there for the car.
Yeah.
He will take the A-frame off. He will put the wheels on. He will make sure this car is ready for scrutineering. That's him.
Right.
He gets upset sometimes if you want to do the wheels yourself because he believes that is what he wants to do. So if you get somebody like that in your corner, you look after them.
That's correct. Like even that day also. So then Riza came through, and Riza and Armin, and then I was done racing. And then I said, hey, let's just take those wheels off, we can stand and talk now. So I take the check. So he's just like, my bro, what you doing? That's why we must.
I think that is.
So I'm like, my bro, but he's like, my bro, just relax.
Yeah.
We know how to work.
100%.
We know how to work wheelbases. We know how to take wheels off. You stand liquor. They smoke your pipe. There's a tree, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So that is the quiet thing, and you need that.
You need that. I think it's important that if you have a pit crew, you have a pit crew that, like I have, I just have to race the car. Sometimes I don't even have to stand and push the car in the line.
They do.
I literally get in 2 cars before the line, and I that is the understanding we have, you know. So I'm very, very grateful to them.
Nice. Shout out to Ibrahim.
Jeff. Everybody knows him as Jeff, but amazing.
I think that picture uploaded, was he in the picture of the car?
Yeah, he's in the picture.
He's in the picture.
But I'll send you one where he's actually, I think Frankie got him the other day. In the line with the car.
So shout out to Ibrahim. Very, very quiet.
Very important.
I always see him at the track, and when I get to the car and I come look for the yard, and the yard's not here, then he'll always speak to me and say, "Nee, is not whatever."
He knows more than what I know about the car, you know. So he's the go-to. And then obviously Zahir. Z-line, amazing.
Right.
I know everybody says, you know what, my tuner is amazing.
Everybody have their own relationship.
Everybody have the relation with the tuner. I think once you get that, you get the best out of your tuner. I mean, Zahir, I stop the car in the pit after a run. I don't have to do anything. I literally get out the car, I give him the memory card, he checks the logs. If he wants to adjust, he'll plug his laptop in and adjust. If not, he'll just give me the memory card back. He say, you put to.
So what ECUs on in this car now?
So the car is currently running the ECU Master.
Black.
EMU Classic.
Classic. Okay.
Classic, Sani actually. Sani hooked me up with this thing.
Okay.
Couple of years ago, when the car was 16 valves.
Okay, I remember.
So he hooked me up with a Classic. A friend of him had it.
Okay.
And they weren't too sure if they wanted to run it.
Okay.
I just put a little pressure on them and they sold it to me.
Okay.
For a good price, and I haven't looked back.
So what, you must now ECU Master, man. Z-Line is also ECU Master. What is the difference between Classic and Black?
Classic, like I have here, if you're gonna build a street car, or even a race car like I have, and you just wanna race, Classic is good enough, because we're running a 6-cylinder, full sequential, fueling, ignition, everything works. You've got, the only thing that I don't have on here that the Black is gonna give you is the drive-by-wire. I actually bought a module to make a drive-by-wire. It's a module that you buy from ECU Monster.
Oh, you can?
You can, yeah. But I never put it in because I like the feel of the cable throttle on a race car. So
it's better, no?
I think with the research I've done, a lot of the guys in New Zealand and wherever they run it said, when you have a cable throttle, you know when your throttle is full throttle.
Yeah.
So with the drive-by-wire sometimes, when it does malfunction, you have caught the throttle off. You don't know. I think when your cable breaks, you know it's broken. So you'll know what is the... But yeah, the Black is a very good management. The Black has got a lot of things going. I think the Kilo Corsa runs a Black.
Okay.
He also went from classic to Black.
Okay.
He's done a lot of changes. I can't say his time have improved because of the management.
He did a more time now than last time.
He went 11-0.
11-0.
11-0, yeah.
But he's always circling with what gearboxes.
He had a big... I think the gearbox issue is now sorted.
Yeah, it's sorted now, after the 11-0.
Yeah, I think
I was actually happy for that.
Get him a set of tires now, and then I think he's going to go change. He's running a pair of 24.5 by 9 Mickey Thompsons, but it's finished, man. I think that is his...
Okay.
So he's busy with that. I think he's going to come out, to get the car to hook 10s. I think he will be the first 812 in Africa to do 10s.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'm excited for him. I work on his nerves a lot. Hey, that guy can get upset. He gets upset at me, man. But I think he needs to know, man, it comes from a good place. We want to see him go 10s.
Not for sure. And you know what, like him also, no? Like I know he's been circling for a while. I don't know with what, but that car is always like at either first, second is liquor, then third gear, and the car is like something, and then he go back, but he never give up.
And he does a lot of it on his own.
Yeah,
he does a lot of it on his own.
That is a quiet thing. Like shout out to him.
Yeah, big respect to him.
Yeah, you know what? Like if it was me, I would have lost flack already, maybe.
Yeah, and the Opals, you don't see many of them at the track.
No, too. I actually saw something on someone's status yesterday. I don't know what Opal it is, man, but it's an old Opal. I think it's before the CD's time. It looked like a coupe.
Like a GTE.
Nah, I think it's before the GTE.
Okay.
But the longer one, it looked like a GTE, but a bigger one. I don't know what is. I don't really know my Opals. But anyway, so that car's gecage, wing at the back.
What color is it?
Silver, with a big. You see, Puni's intake at the head.
I saw that car. I think that car's got a 6-cylinder in it.
Yeah, it's a 6-cylinder.
Yeah, it's an Opal 6-cylinder engine.
So they're apparently sending that engine for. They're sending the car to the engine builder.
Okay.
So they're gonna rebuild the engine now.
Okay.
So according to my source I got it from, he says that car should be out by the end of the year.
Inshallah.
But he did some fabrication on there and whatever, and it's something mad.
Look, the 6-cylinder platform is. I think it's taken off. Yeah. No, it's really taken off. I think it's woken up the NA scene.
Yeah.
Not in Cape Town, but I think all over the country.
Yeah.
Because what I could do with methanol in my 4-cylinder, I've bypassed that with pump fuel on this thing.
On the 16 valve, man.
I mean,
on the 16 valve.
On the R32 bragging rights, we had the car tuned on methanol, and the car didn't want it. I think the fuel pump wasn't happy. Yeah. And I said to Zaire, man, let's just put in the unleaded back in. Because we store the car with petrol. We put the petrol back in. And the car went 11.8. That was my first 11. It was 11.8. It was against the Tokoloshi.
I remember that, yeah.
And
that was open though still?
No, by then I had the LS. So I could launch the car, the shafts was in. And I went 11.8 and I was like, nah, this was worth it. Yeah, definitely.
On pump fuel. And that's a quiet thing. Like even Shaheen's car.
Oh, amazing.
Shaheen's car makes a lot of power with pump fuel. Yeah. And I said to him when I saw that, I said, yo bro, you know what, if I was a malla, I'd have bought my house, man, bro. to put the 2GR in my
You see what I like about that 2GR? No, that thing sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That car is, I think, a little bit more displacement. Makes up for
Yeah.
gives you that little bit more. But that car is
So this is 3.2.
3.2, yeah.
And I think it's 3.5.
3.5, yeah.
3.5, yeah.
So I think I'm a bitchy jealous.
Yeah.
Not bad, but yeah. I love that car.
Yeah.
I love that car.
Yeah, no, but it's like you're like I know Alden. I think it's Aldo in PE at the test. Yeah, the Tuesdays and the nighters back in the day. He was the first out to do that. So he actually did a rear-wheel drive engine and a front-wheel drive swap. So his throttle was on this side.
Okay.
So he was I think he was one of the first people in the country to do
do it.
GR. And he had nighters also on the thing. But he had a mishap where he knocked the sub.
Oh, flip.
And yeah,
I think
the oil ran out, and then he just like he ported the engine out because he didn't want to take a chance, man.
yeah.
Like he stopped the engine, but yeah, there was some issue there. And then he went, I'm not going to say what other engine he put in his tires, but yeah, he wasn't too happy with that, so he went back to Toyota. I think he's got now.
Fruit salad is not for everyone.
Nah, what does he have in now? Nah, he's busy with the car. But anyway, yeah, he's gonna put another Toyota engine in. But yeah, so that was actually the first thing that I saw in like a V6.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like just the amount of wheel spin that car have me, bro. I was like, huh? And man said, nah, that is never seen me something.
Yeah, you know, you get 2 extra cylinders, you know, the torque that you used to feel with a 4-cylinder.
Look here, but now, no disrespect to the 2.8 VR6 engine. But what is the difference between this and a 2.8?
There's a lot of difference now.
No, the head, the block.
Yeah, this thing, I think the way that they've put R&D into it, man, to make it better.
Yeah.
Because the VR6 was supposed to be the flagship engine for VW at the time. So they put in the work to make sure that they keep that.
Yeah.
And I think the VVTs and everything just works well. This car's got the stuff with plastic intakes.
Okay.
If you see this car on the dyno, you walk away because you think that intake's going to explode. But it's made like that, it works. So I think all of that stuff put together, the VVTs, everything just makes it work.
Okay. No, it's actually interesting, so because I know, like you say, the VR6, remember there was fast VR6s back in the day?
There was.
Hussein had the orange VR6.
There was fast VR6s.
I remember his VR6 was, it's flipping nice. There was a power there, the yellow one.
Those VR6s could run with gas.
Yeah.
They could take it.
They could take it, yeah. There was a yellow one. There was a yellow VR6 back in the day. There was a blue VR6 also that used to race at Killarney. I don't know the owner though, but I know those were fast ones. But it was a handful.
It was a handful.
I raced when I had a twin cam. I raced a guy one night. I don't know what is his name. A green Golf VR6 with nighters. So I raced a 8-valve Golf. 8-valve Mk1.
Mk1.
And I won this bear. But they came to me there by Wembley and it's like, hey, let's ride. I'm not talking about your 20 years back. Yeah, 20 years back. And he's like, hey, can we ride? So I was like, yeah, safe. I didn't ask what we were riding. They said, okay, get me in front by KFC. We went down and we rode. And we had like 3 runs. And this guy couldn't understand me, bro. Why is this twin cam chopping himself? And he don't say nothing. And we stand in there and he come and take my hand and say, oh, nah, the twin cam is odd, whatever. And I said, nah, safe, whatever. He's like, nah, you want to rerun next week? I said, bro, if you see me and I'm here, we can ride, bro. I don't have an issue. And the next thing I know, a green VR6 pull up there. And the guy's like, hey, you want to ride? So I look at him and say, with you? He say, yeah. I said, remember this thing have nighters? He's like, nah, my bro, you see that other bear now? I said, nah, he's my bear. I must come ride with you. I said, oh, he said you to come give me a pack. He said, nah, my bro, but the safe, I'll give you a head start. I said, okay, we go.
No.
We go. He gave me a head start, my bro, and I promise you, when I put third gear, that man came past me with blue flames in the back out by that exhaust. Like I literally
like
felt like I put in reverse. Like it's just, I was in front and the next thing I know, that back came so past and he just opened and he never stopped.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was... Is the concept on the R32 the same?
Same concept.
Same with the pistons is like...
Same, yeah.
Look almost like a zigzag move,
yes.
no? Oh, so it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, because I was saying the other day, I don't know. I didn't obviously check, but
Yeah, it's
I
not like
wasn't sure
it's not like the 2GR and the J's that is a V like that.
Ah. Okay, so it's still the same concept, but it's just improved basically.
Yeah. I think it's more refined.
Yeah. But this engine's got VVT also.
VVTs,
Two?
yeah, two VVTs.
Two VVTs, okay. So it's similar to the 2GR and the J series. Is the J series also VVT?
The J series is, I know the one that Riyaad is busy with. I spoke to him the other night. That thing is just VTEC.
Okay.
No,
VVT.
no, what do they call it? VCT, just VV, just the VTEC.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's just got the VTEC on there, but you get different ranges of that engines, yeah. So
yeah, so you get different variants, no?
Yes.
Like this, you get the R32, and then what's the other one?
You get this. This is R32, then you get the 3.6s.
3.6 also, no?
Yeah.
Which is R36.
Yes.
Okay. So the Owens in Durban,
Yeah.
they got R36.
No, R32.
R32 also, all of them.
R32,
The green one, that was the other
R32.
R32. L, what's it, L?
Edzo R32, Lance R32.
So they're all R32s.
There's one there's a couple of R36s on that list, 3.6s.
Yeah.
The Mark II
Yeah.
of
Yes.
of Ashley, that thing is a 3.6 DSG setup.
Okay. Okay.
That thing I think went 10.7.
Okay.
The last time I was at Dizzy.
Okay.
So there's a couple.
So these are the
Yeah, but you see, when at 3.6, you need to have intakes made and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's not a. This is a drop in.
Okay.
Literally a drop
Drop in fuel,
Yeah,
power.
there you go.
I can say. People back now.
I think so. I think after everything said and done, going from the 16 valve to this, with all the bits that sold from the 16 valve, I still ended up with a little bit in my pocket.
Yo, that's quite.
So bang for buck, definitely.
Bang for buck, nah, quite. And that's a quite thing, man. 16 valve, people is always looking for 16 valve ports.
Oh,
Throttles, they need some more for that, man.
They're becoming so hard to find.
Yeah.
You advertise the throttles.
So what did you have on the chain ways?
No, I had the Dave Ingle throttles.
Okay, but you still have the chain ways.
I still have the chain ways, yeah.
Yo, that is self, maybe.
Yeah.
And how big is that?
The chain ways are 45s.
Okay.
They're currently on the 8 valve.
Okay.
So.
You know, I remember, like you say, maybe we used to see that back in the day.
In the
We used to buy
magazines?
speed and sound. Me and my parents, yes, yeah, we used to buy. That time there was almost internet, man. So
Yeah.
he used to go. If he go with his mom and them to Pick and Pay, then he'll buy 2 books.
Yeah.
And if I go with my dad and them to Pick and Pay, then I buy 2 books. So 1 book for me, 1 book for him. Then I'll just phone him. That time was still house phones.
Yeah.
We used to have cell phones, but the bit doesn't wait. And I just phone him and say, hey, I'm gonna buy a book. Did you buy a book already? No, not yet. Then I say, okay, Save, I'm gonna go buy it.
Oh, yeah.
We're all going down to the shop. Then we buy. Then later, then I go to him, then me and him like mullets is like so much. Then we laugh. They were like, hey, did you see this? Look here.
Yeah, nice.
And then he saw chin with, and we're like, yo, gevaarlijk. That time it was at 1400 Paki with the twin cam engine, the Jedi Motorsport. Yo, nice. That was mad stuff, but you used to see back in the day. Stock engine, no?
Stock
standard. Stock. Just with myth.
Yeah, we fetched it. We literally, we fetched it from Mike's.
Okay.
We just took all
And what box does this thing run? R32 box also?
No, this thing runs a Jetta 4 V5 box.
Okay.
Jetta 4 V5 box. It's got the M-Track LS in.
Okay.
This thing was running for the longest part now of a year now, since we did the swap with literally a stock clutch.
Okay.
Dual mesh flywheel. Nothing's fancy.
And the clutch was gave in now
The
last.
clutch gave in, the last event, so. But I think that's my own problem also, man, because I never pulled this car out and just tested before event. Had I tested it, I would have probably experienced it. But that is my,
What is that? But look also that, man, you can't just test anyway.
You can't, man.
You can't test anyway because, okay, you test this car in the road.
It's pointless for me testing this car with even semi-slicks in the street, because
that's what I was about to also say. Yeah.
You're not going to go anywhere.
You're not going to go anywhere.
And I'm not going to risk.
Yeah. You're going to hurt something.
Yes.
Testing a car in Toyos, you're going to hurt something.
You break a shaft now.
Yeah. So this Toyos is actually just to put the car in the dyno and to pull the car to Killarney.
Yeah. Those 2 years are actually now just for pulling the car to Killarney.
Yeah.
The last time we had the car on the dyno, the Toyo started spinning at like 4,500 RPM.
Yeah.
And Zaire said to me, you know what, take the car off. And
This is 17th.
What are we gonna do? And I realized I had the set of the compo motors with the old slicks.
Okay.
The 24.5s on. Like 10% life. And we put it on and the car was happy. But what was cool about it is we took that car to the track. We didn't have to do any adjustments on the day on the tune. Because it was running on the dyno with the same wheel size that I ran in the track.
Right.
So and as I hear, has taken a lot of time with this car. Yeah. The score literally stays there by him 90% of the time.
Yeah.
So when he's got time, he'll play around. He'll check it out. He's refined this himself with his ECU master to the T.
So the best time on the car now is 11.8.
No, the score's best time is 11.4. 11.41, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was not last event.
That was
before.
2 events ago. 11.41, I must fourth gear in that run. I can kick myself.
Yo, I remember that. Huh?
Yeah.
So that was what, gearbox or clutch?
No clutch, not gearbox, not clutch. The shifter cable. Yeah, we replaced it. Shifter cable broke out in the inside.
Okay. So what, you just get it redone?
No, I just put the whole other shifter cable, the old setup.
Okay.
And then I kept that one. I just put a new set of cable. So I'll always go to the track now with a spare setup. Because that stuff that.
So you also use KJ's cables in God's Park?
No, I just buy a set of new cables one time and I put it on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I take it the secret cheap.
Nothing is cheap, but we don't talk about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to give me figures.
No, these cables are not expensive when you buy them at Volkswagen.
Okay,
Like
also you can buy the
cable, yeah.
Okay, no,
It's not too bad.
The shifter cable is normally dear, bro. That's what I'm saying.
So the car's gonna get the clutch now.
Okay.
I'm busy with that.
Okay. So you're not racing the next event?
I'm not racing Saturday.
Okay.
But
so maybe the 18th, no?
Yeah, inshallah, the 18th, we'll push for the 18th, yeah.
Kilon is spoiling us, they're giving us 2 events.
2 events in a month, and I'm like, I'm not ready. I can kick myself, but you know what? That's
inshallah, man. Look, I always
if the plaat screw, I will just redo this button plate, Gogo.
No, I mean, don't do that. Just wait. Ik weet jou voet het ziek. But just, you know, just another...
Yeah, and just have a little
because there's another event in July.
There's another one in July.
And so just get the proper clutch one time.
And then also we're prepping for, I think, after July is what we're actually aiming at. Because we entered the car for Saldanha on the 800.
Okay.
It's going to be my first time driving down there.
Okay.
So there's a couple of small changes we're busy with, just to make sure the car...
So when Saldanha? September?
I think September, no? September the 5th. Yeah. And then bragging rights is also October. So
3rd and 4th.
So that's the two events that we prepping for actually.
Okay. No, inshallah. That is, yeah, don't leave the clutch. Don't do a button, bro. Listen it through.
Yeah.
Come one time with the clutch.
Yeah, that button lasted a year, no? It lasted a year. But that's 400 newtons, it killed it.
So is this the same clutch from the 16 now?
No. This is
it's a new clutch.
Yeah.
Do you have the setup again a year?
It's almost a year now, no?
Yo.
It's literally a year now.
It went very quick.
Quick. So, yeah, it's a V5, standard V5 flywheel, dual mesh, with a pressure plate, just a button.
Okay.
Clutch plate made up.
Okay. So the V5, sorry my ignorance.
The V5 Jetta 4 V5.
Yeah, but is that 5 pistons?
5 pistons. This is like a R32,
but 5 pistons.
With the block has only got 5 holes in.
Okay. But it's not the same block with the what you call it now.
Similar, yeah. Okay. Very similar.
I see Tariq is busy building that.
Tola is busy with one, yeah. Tariq. Shout out to him. He also...
Bag up, no?
Yeah, he also hooks me up with whatever I need.
With ports. He actually sells ports, no?
Sells ports.
VW ports.
Breaks up. VWs and stuff.
Guys, there we go. If you need, I'll put his details here if you need anything.
I've been fighting with him to give me a bigger sticker, but It will come. It will come.
He's like, Zaid may get clean tickets.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this for? Must people now stand and look so and say, what is the, oh, that's a
You know what you do with that small sticker? You take that stickers now, and I got a guy that plays cricket with me, so I play cricket also. And he does coaching. So every time when we play away in the opponent's dressing room, you paste that sticker on the mirror or on the rail where you hang your clothes. So that when somebody comes to see it, so take that small stickers and put it up in Canal Walk bathroom or something. Someone sees it. But not for the car, man.
Not for the car, yeah. But yeah, shout out to Tariq.
Tariq, yeah.
He's actually, I'll actually put a picture of his car here. He's busy with it. I must first ask him if I can put the picture. So it's purple now, no?
Purple, yeah.
It's like a metallic purple. That car is also going to go. I see he's doing things with that car.
Yeah, he's doing things. Yeah, let's leave it for him to say, man.
Yeah,
let's not.
We'll get him also on once his car is already up and running and stuff. We'll get him on, guys. Don't worry.
The car's looking
very
nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So he had also 16 valve turbo. What did he have?
You know, when I met that guy years ago, we used to drive a city golf.
Killabong,
16 valve.
Yeah.
With gas. He loves gas.
Yeah.
He loves gas. So I don't know if there's going to be gas on the new build.
Okay.
But he's a gas.
But his last engine was turbocharged.
Yeah, he had a 20 valve turbo.
20 valve turbo. Yeah.
He sold it.
Yeah. 20 valve turbo. I remember his bonnet came off one hand and Figo's like, whatever hit the top, as mine was my bonnet.
Yeah, his bonnet flew
Figo's still telling me, Tariq, where's my bonnet?
Yeah,
my bonnet.
I think somebody didn't close it.
Yeah, must be.
So yeah, the bonnet sits alarm.
What's the biggest challenge during the build, the R32?
The biggest
building
challenge?
Car.
Yo, I didn't really have. I won't say I didn't have
Challenge you were saying?
I think the biggest challenge for me, from acquiring the car to where it is now, was with the previous setup that I had.
Okay.
Shafts and CVs.
Okay.
It was crazy. We went through that like, I think I broke more CVs than some people had runs on Killarney ever. So yeah, that was a challenge.
I remember that. No?
That was a big challenge, you know. And I think with the fact that the car before couldn't rev high, and the gearbox was literally stock gears for a long time. We did eventually put the first and second in, but the 22s was too small, and there wasn't 23s. I had to go 24s, and I think that also didn't help with the shafts and the CV. So I think that was the biggest problem. But yeah, now that I know Yaku, that's a thing of the past. Yeah.
Like at this message, you'd say yes.
I don't have challenges. You know what? It's like if you can pick the phone up, and you can call any one of 100 guys that will give you good advice. You know, Zahir is any time of the day. Phone him. He'll either tell you you're busy with kak, or he'll tell you, you know, that's gonna work. Or let's do this or other. Another guy that has been the one I could ask for forever is Zain. Ryland, XR8.
Okay.
Twin turbo guy.
He's very under the radar.
Very
under the radar.
But lots of knowledge.
Very lots of knowledge. The reason I'm saying that is very under the radar. Like him and my brother-in-law, they grew up together. And I met him once or twice. And I know him. The secret doesn't know me, but anyway. But the reason I say it's very under the radar, like a lot of people I speak to, they say, nah, Zain. But he's not like you. Like, the only time I see that man is Saldana.
Yeah.
Do you know?
So he's the guy that I can phone and say, listen, yeah, this is what I have. This is what I want to do. Advise me. And he'll say, you know what? This is maybe what you're gonna need to use here, pump wise, lines, stuff like that. So for the guys that are looking to do fuel lines and stuff, he supplies that stuff.
Okay.
But
he does all that.
Yeah.
The doses.
Not really the parade, but the ethanol friendly, that grey lines that we use.
Okay.
He's the guy. But like I say, pick his brain. He's got a lot of knowledge. He's been doing racing for
many years.
Yeah. From N1 Sultana. He's got a lot of knowledge.
But do you know what the story is with that Falcon of his? No.
The car's running.
I know the car's running. He was there the last event, but I think the win was a bit hectic, man.
Yeah, I think he might take it out to the next event. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I hope that he does.
Yeah, because I mean he's one of the legends of Saldanha.
Yeah.
Guys, if you don't know, who we're talking about is Zayn Highland. He had the XR8 Sierra, white one. He was one of the fastest at the time at Saldanha, no?
Yeah.
Before Skull came.
It was him and Suspect, yeah. They were always battling.
Suspect, Uncle Shaheen. I'll go into my place in China, inshallah. I'll insert their 2 cars here.
Yeah.
So that you guys also know, because you might not know who we're talking about. Many guys will know.
I think they were the reason we went to Saldanha for years.
Yo, no?
For years.
For that is the true story.
Yeah.
Like, at that time, there wasn't like Facebook and like lists. Now the lists come out on Facebook.
Yeah.
We've got Kilani also. We get it on WhatsApp. We get it like someone will post it on Facebook. You can see. Remember the days when we used to go to events, we used to make
Yeah.
like we didn't know them. We didn't know their number.
We couldn't see. We couldn't say.
Yeah, we used to
Google
make
weather now.
like, yeah.
What's the weather gonna be in Saldanha the weekend?
That's the only thing we know. That's the only thing we knew.
Yeah, so-
and we had to make yeah, we hope.
We hope.
Suspect is going to be there. We hope Zayd is going to be there.
That's the
We
thing,
hope this one's going to be there. That one. That time, Grant had a VR6.
The VR6.
No,
yeah,
what was
the
the turbo?
VR6 Turbo, yeah.
Turbo VR6. So that was the Owens. Chris America.
Chris America.
They used to race there with the Opel, with the charcoal.
The CD, the grey one.
Yeah, that's what you call it. But yeah, that was the days. We used to go to Killarney and make that is going to be living cars. Now, like, that's changed so much that you know.
I mean, for me, Killarney, watching racing, it was literally going to see Willie Nell.
Yeah.
And then it was Willie and Mikey.
Yeah.
Kaiser with the check. The two of them used to be they used to battle who's the quickest
Michael
on the day.
Kaiser, Uncle Shamil with the yellow bucky.
Yeah.
That time, Theo said, Valinel, Lighters. Oh, that thing was, when it was maroon, it was quite, even when they changed the color purple. Who owns that thing now?
I honestly don't know who's the owner of the car currently. But
like we would like to see that car back, but he's also cloud racing.
Yeah, I think he's
retired.
Happy, he's retired.
Who else was there? Uncle Ahmad with the 325 IS.
Also, Ikaram that could come with a car, drive it to the track, do the times.
11.9 maybe. No, what was it? 11.1.
11s.
11 still, what was 11, 9, 11.1? Something like that. We're gonna get Riyaad on. Riyaad can
Riyaad is probably the guy.
He's gonna. I actually spoke to him the other day, so I said to him, look here, when you are ready, we're gonna do it. We're not a 2-part. We're gonna do a 2-in-1. Riyaad Carlson in loving memory of Ikaram Popolia. So that's gonna be a quiet thing because he was part of Ikaram's podcast from young stuff already. So he know the ins and the outs of Ikaram. And guys, that was amazing, bro. I never knew him personally, like I know most of the racers today, but very quiet, bro, and very welcoming. Always quiet, I'll go into my place in China, inshallah. But he was one of the inner Owens. If you talk about naturally aspirated
that was him, front wheel drive. You looked at the patches.
Yeah.
Uncle Ashraf.
Yeah.
Khatim.
Yeah.
He was actually there at the last event.
Uncle Khatim was there. Uncle Khatim was there.
The car
they still have the car.
The car might come back. His son, I think his son is going to pilot it soon.
So I actually spoke to Boer, Elias. I spoke to him. And he was saying to me, he just wants to
I think
he's busy qualifying.
Also,
so once that is done and all the studies and stuff is out of the way, then they will come back. But I spoke to Uncle Khatim also. Uncle Khatim say and I'll put a picture of Uncle Khatim's car here. Uncle Khatim say the tires is there now. You know, back in the day when they used to come race, they'd get Mickey Thompsons out of Joburg second-hand for quite price.
Now there's no more of that.
No more of that, yeah.
I think the racing has grown so much that if I put a tire for sale today, it's gone tomorrow. Because there's 50 people looking at the same time for the same set of tires. So that is, I think,
you see, it's a good thing because, you know, that time, like Uncle Khatim, Uncle, all the big Owens, the name brands from Killarney from back in the day, they used to know what it is to ride with Mickey's. That time there wasn't Hoosiers.
Yes.
Mickey Thompson was the thing.
It was Mickey Thompson.
Yeah, and there wasn't internet. You see, so that time they used to have the connections in Joburg.
Yes.
Phone this one, phone that on my phone.
But I think they had the connection because of the speed and sound connection that they had.
Yeah. So, but all that, when they used to race up country, they had that where they could phone this one and that one. But and now, like you say, now you get to set the tires. The tires are sold.
By the
Like,
time,
do you know how much means that if they find out I got 22s, do you know how much means to ask me to sell that tires?
Yeah,
I said,
it's-
no, you mouth. The amount of money I paid for that, if I must tell you, you will laugh, bro. Like, custom, I paid for that. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, you don't have to
but,
say it.
But I paid for that, wheels, no? With the sitter rims, bro. Like, yo, custom, I can buy your tight with that money, bro. Like, a moves a tight. If we
Yeah,
must
it's
be
about
full,
that.
man, we can buy tight. And look here, that was just me. I bought these wheels from Shamil, and Shamil used the KE70 beams, the blue one. So I have him on WhatsApp, so I know him obviously, him and Lange, International, MP, all of them.
this is actually Lange's old 16-wheel steering on here from the black
Oh, this
car.
one from the black car. Okay, cool. So I used to always message Shamil and say, hey, my builds a play first fang, maak je kar klaar. That time there was rust on the car, so he took the ins and out, he was gonna redo the body. But anyway, he lost plak. And I used to always say, hey, verkoop die wiele aan my man. Die wiele staan net toch maar in stof. My brother one day that man phone me say, pang, ek is ready om my wiele te verkoop. I say, nee man, hoe kan jy my nou phone? Ek is nie ready vir jou nie. Not asking what is the price. I just say, nee, jy sê my brother, jy het even my gevraag. Hoeveel die? I say, how much? And man, give me your price. Riyaad.
Because now-
I say, my bro, how I wil vir my gaat jou nou nie geld hier. You say, nee, ek wil cash hê. I say, okay. I said, my bro, you sure? But still me thinking as tires only. So anyway, he had stuff on, I had stuff on, but he said, nah, I got the wheel for you. I said, yeah. I finally go fetch the wheels. He opens the garage for me, we go inside, we first talk nonsense. He tell me, bro, daar's jou wheel. So now I look at him and say, nou moet ek nou die tires af van die wheel afbyt. He said, my bro, must met die rims.
But it,
So my with the wheels, man. I said right to it. I was like, yo, geval. I was like, bro, the music is say, yeah. I tell my brother install into the I say, my bro, ons vat die wiele, ons sit dit in die kar voor die mense mindsets. But that was the quiet
the
thing.
understanding, yeah. I
Yeah.
think I was lucky when I started putting the score together. Riyaad went from the 8-valve NA, and he went to, he's gonna now build this car into a, because he had the turbo car for top end events.
Yeah.
When he said, there's so little top end events, he's gonna now convert that to a drag car for quarter mile. And then he
That's
had
the Mark II,
to, yeah, he had to almost now get bigger tires because he had the 22s. And then I scored the 22s.
Right.
And I mean, the 22s literally cost me, I think on his daily, he needed to do wheel bearings and brakes. And he said to me, just buy me that stuff when you take the tires.
Right.
And I was like, yo, that's a bargain.
Yeah. And that is the quiet thing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yo, that, for me, that is the best thing. Like we don't have a lot of money. We're not millionaires.
We're not,
but
yeah.
We can get that, man.
We have to help Macau where we can.
Yeah,
I think
like-
that is important.
But bro, I bought that from Shamil. I got the seat tires from Lange also. Again, I must tell you, that's a Gatsby's money.
Yeah.
Like Lange also phoned me. Lange said, my bro, are you not interested in a seat? I got the seat ET street here. My bro, I'm at work. I say, how much? He tell me the price. I say, bro, keep the tires. I'm now there. I'm coming in my lunchtime. All right, bro. I don't want. I just waste the manager. Yeah. I just need to go do something urgent.
Yeah.
I might be 20 minutes, half an hour late.
Oh, well,
Because
yeah.
I must not know the traffic and stuff. Bro, I get in my car, I line, bro. I come home the night, I take the wheels out. My mochi say, hey, where you going with this tires?
Nah, Lange is
I
quiet.
say, yo, nah, I got this work. Look, I can't say no.
Lange is quiet. You just can't go there and expect to leave quickly. Like
Yeah, yeah,
Like
nah.
support.
Yo, nah, and he don't want you to go also. Good, you know, sir. And he also don't want you to just leave.
Yeah, I know.
When you
That's
come
why I
there,
say,
nah,
yeah.
wacht eens,
It's almost-
je kan niet nou
it's
eens
almost
toe
for sales
gaan.
and-
Ja.
Quiet guy. For all your,
Shout out. Like
all your rim repairs and
Yes,
stuff.
yeah. International rim repair guys. Like I always recommend people. Like I've never had so quiet experience with repairing rims. And you know what I like of Lange? You can bring in man and sit rims, and man will tell you straight, nah bro, waar is
Don't-
die wiele gekoop?
Yeah.
Is my die wiele beskrip of wat de terug naar bed?
Yeah, he's not gonna endanger you,
Yeah, like he won't do something that's gonna endanger.
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Like I on the score currently.
Sure, on the score. There's no modifications. It's a stock box. It's a stock engine. The only modification here is there's an LS in the box, but there's no modification. I think the car as a whole is something that I look forward to driving. I enjoy it.
Right.
It's for me. It's I enjoy racing. I don't have to go faster every event.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna break the bank to go faster every event. I just want to be present when it's race day, and I want to be racing.
Right.
I think that is.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
You get people that will want to race to be the fastest.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with doing that.
There's nothing. Yeah.
If you have a big enough checkbook, then
I think.
But some Owens and some men still want to, the social media has made people like that today.
Yeah.
Like bro, I will race my Ranix. If I do all day 14s, I'm
As
safe.
long as you're having fun.
Safe, bro, because in the end of the day, and you must remember that time I did 14s. I used to race in the same class with Saoudin. I used to race in the same class with Yus. I used to race in the same class with
because we had the OA class.
Exactly.
We were in the same class with the Zurich.
Yeah. We were in the same class with Zurich. We were in the same class with the other people also. So, yeah, we were in the same class with Zurich, Saud, with you, with everybody else.
Everyone else.
So we were in the same class with that people. So, yeah, that was OA. What was OA?
OA, yeah.
OA. So now there's obviously things that's changed.
There's time sequence brackets, yeah.
And I think that, I don't know how you feel, but I think that is a quiet thing.
It's quiet because it gives everyone a chance to win something. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because, you might be the slowest guy in your class.
Yeah.
But anything happens on the day and 3 guys ahead of you don't get proper runs in or they break a shaft. Or, then you stand a chance of winning.
Exactly.
But it also leaves a lot of place for the sandbaggers.
True.
The PlayStation and the Xbox boys. That's a topic for a whole other day.
Story for another day. Yeah. But also so the OA class, I think when they went from OA or the normal classes, where that was most basically stirp tires and forced induction light or something like that. When they went to the time classes now, it's better, and I think Ilani has picked up.
I think the numbers have picked up a lot more. Yes, because it's giving
everybody
you a chance to win something in your class.
Exactly.
Because never mind if you had 2 turbos worth a bottle of nitrous. Yeah. If your car does 14s, you go in the 14-second class.
Yeah.
So
that was the quiet thing, and I think that is why, in the last 2 years or 2.5 years, I don't know if you would agree with me, Killarney's numbers, because racing has picked up a lot.
Yeah.
Has picked up a lot.
I think the track scene is at a very good point. I think it's at probably its highest that I can remember from going to the track as a spectator. As a pit boy to now racing. It's at its highest, and I can only hope that it increases, man.
Yeah.
And it's stuff like a podcast. It's stuff like when kids come to the track lunchtime, leave the car open, let them sit in there, let them have a photo taken. You don't know who you're inspiring, and you don't know how you're inspiring someone to do something.
Like me going to Killarney when I was a lighty, I used to go with my cousin, and I was like 12, 14, even 8 years old.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing Uncle Shamel's bakkie. I can't even remember if I was a Toyota man that time, but I think I was. But I remember seeing that bakkie on his dashboard. I still asked my cousin, "What is this?" It was like a thing, that time I used to watch Michael Knight. And he used to see that, that kid lights, used to run like that. Then you used to see that, and I asked my cousin, "What is this on the dashboard?" And I remember my cousin saying to me, "It's programmable gas."
Yeah.
Now, programmable nighters, maybe back in 2000, what was that, 2000?
Yeah, saying that,
Maybe you couldn't even, there wasn't even internet, man. If you had internet, you were rich.
Yes.
Remember that time?
There wasn't.
Dial up.
That was...
So, where did Uncle Shamil get that stuff, maybe? Like, Uncle Shamil, if you're watching, I would like to have a podcast with you, Uncle Ahmad, all that guys, Zain Island.
I think they pioneered the way for us, man. I think.
You and I, like, seriously. Like, just think, look at the velocity stack now. Uncle Samuel had one in his bakkie many moons ago. Look what we use it for now.
Yeah.
We use it for inlay. But it was actually for a turbo car. But, I mean, just check out times has changed. It's mad, maybe.
And it's crazy. You can see the difference on the dyno. You take it off and you put it on. You see the difference.
Yeah.
So it works.
Yeah.
How they got the information that they had, I don't know.
No, and that's what I'm thinking now. Maybe we got ChatGPT, we got YouTube,
Everything
we got
at our disposal.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I mean, just check how they built cars back in the day. Where did they get? How did they get pistons, rods? Some Owens just riding crate engines. Yo, as mad, man.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah.
Deze guy to send the facts, no? Send the facts. Yeah,
Yeah.
Type pistons, the rods.
Possibly.
Yo, stick me.
Crazy.
One thing on this car, what would it be?
On the score, I think now, if I could change one thing on the score, it would probably be the front setup. Yeah, just to make
Fiberglass,
it maybe
beetje lighter.
maybe a bit look a bit neater.
Okay. But do you want to put fiberglass or no?
There is fiberglass.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, I want to have a whole front setup made for the car,
Okay.
and then
So, like in one thing.
yes,
And then just have the bonnet separate then?
yes.
Okay.
Well, I actually want the bonnet all as one,
Okay.
just a clip on
the clip on, okay.
and clip off,
Okay.
and there you go.
Okay.
I think that is something I want to do.
Inshallah. Do you remember your first run down the dragster?
I think I do, yeah. I actually still have. I think I still have the videos also.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
And what was the time? Was those called?
Yeah, it was. No, the first run down the strip at Killarney was at the Street to Strip, the Friday night Street to Strip,
Was
the Mark
called?
II.
Oh, the Mark II.
Yeah, that was years ago.
Okay.
Like, I think it was some. I'm gonna lie, but I think it was like a 15.6 or something.
Okay.
But I,
15.6 at that time
yeah,
was quick.
and I could sit there in the line. I never knew what I was doing, man. I had no one to prep me. I went after work one day and I'm gonna go to Street to Strip. I still had the subs in the boot, everything, and I could gaan race. And after that, you started learning. Okay, yeah, maybe then you go take the subs out and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, because like you say, that time there wasn't what there is now. There wasn't internet. There wasn't posted boys. There wasn't all this means on YouTube.
All of the stuff we see.
So we might have to just make ourselves slim.
There was a guy with his BMW with him used to make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
And I beat him. And he literally went to go throw a tantrum in the pit. And I don't know what he did, but they disqualified him. I don't know if he went to go rave and go crazy in the pit. But
what BM was it?
It was a
E30.
No, it was one of these new stuff, man. It had a livery all on, red livery all on. I don't know mention it just the other day.
But yeah. But it's must swaar, man. If you must not take pak of a Mach 2, maybe
I posted that video on my status the other day. I hear Figo clearly saying, there's always a Mach 1 faster than you.
That was fun.
Right, here we go. DC Performance, Marlboro, BMW, up again. In the left leg, the car hooks it up, leaves the beam in the dust, always a Mark 1 faster than.
But yeah, we'll insert the clips here, guys, that they are giving us. So that night, your first dragster, but that you said your personal best, that night first time?
Yeah, I think it was like a 15.6 or something like that, yeah.
So that was your PEB. But look, guys, like if I must also, I don't know if you can remember your first run on Street to Strip. Can you remember?
That was literally with the jumbo, yeah. I think I just took it.
Look there. So he 15.6, 15.6 first run. That scores now 11.4. So, and that was with missing fourth gear. So just think, like if someone tell you today they fast, that has been racing all the years, and they don't tell you they don't tell you that they were doing 15s, and I won't believe that.
Yeah,
like even if you had money or something, you had to learn. It's a learning process. It's a learning process. The same thing like when you start playing soccer. You can't just come to the field
You can't and be the goat. You have to be coached and you have to learn.
You have to speel.
You have to learn.
That's where it all starts. But anyway, what is your current PB with the score? 11.4.
11.4, yeah.
11.4 with mischief for what race stands out for you the most in your drag career now? It doesn't necessarily it doesn't necessarily need to be with the score.
No, it was with the score. It was with the Kiddo Snacks, the K24 Datsun from Durban.
Quite.
Yeah, I like it, Uncle. Oh, Uncle Donovan.
Yeah.
Oh, quite bra. But it was with him. He was in the left, I was in the right lane. But literally side by side. That was before he started going tens and stuff. Yeah. But side by side.
I remember that. That was a Moya.
Yeah.
That was a nice and that you did what? Oh, that was 16 wells still.
16 wells still. I think I did 12.6 and he did 12.6 on that run. Yeah. Both of us did 12.6 on the run. He was in the left lane with his exhaust out the right fender. I was in the right lane with my exhaust out the left side.
Yeah.
So, it was crazy. So
but it was also Casey at that time.
Yeah, his car was Casey.
So they had another car. What's the other car there?
So they've still got it. FE turbo.
In the Datsun.
Also in the same type of Datsun.
Yeah.
FE turbo.
Okay.
Because under construction currently.
Okay. So is it both these cars?
No. The turbo is his son's car.
Okay.
And then he's the inner one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would be the other way around.
Nah, I think every father wants the son to have the best. I think that is more.
Okay, fine.
So the car's under construction. It will come out
soon. But he loves Cape Town, no?
Oh, he loves Cape Town.
He loves Cape Town. He's here most events.
Yeah.
I see that green Mk1 from Durban also. What's his name?
They also love it here now, yeah.
They also
the SNB Fright Mk1. No, the SNB Fright, yeah.
He's in B5, yeah. He's like a Iskan here now.
Yeah, I think the atmosphere at Killarney is just amazing.
Yeah,
I think they like that.
Yeah, but we'll hope the noise restriction thing is gonna not chase people away.
Yeah, we have to do something. We'll figure it out as we get there.
Inshallah. Have you ever broken something on the track before?
Ooh.
A lot. CVs. More CVs than anything else.
CVs and shafts, a lot.
Yeah.
No, too much.
Okay.
But I think my worst breakage on the track was the second gear.
Okay.
It was the last nationals that was held here. The 2-day event. We had the Friday and the Saturday.
Yeah.
So the Friday morning I went out, and when I put second gear and I put my foot down, the car just went into the limiter.
Yeah.
There was nothing left. Pictures of that.
So were you able to fix the car for the Saturday?
So yeah, funny part again. Brought the car back to the pit. Wasif was racing K20 turbo, K24 turbo, either of the two. En die sê, ek gaan gou 'n run doen. As ek nou afkom, hou so lank die boks uit. I was like, nah, man. I'm the type I want to pack up. I would rather enjoy racing. Strip that box there. As I here came, because he was still working the morning, he came. He brought the first and second gear set with. And we fitted at 3 o'clock the afternoon, the car was back on the line. So we broke it at about 9:30, just before 10. 3 o'clock back up and running.
Yo, man.
Mad shit.
But that's why, man.
Mad.
That's why if you can do stuff
I can't do the gearbox stuff myself. I don't think I've taken the time to familiarize, but yeah, you need somebody that's obviously able to Wasif on the track there, Wasif and Julian.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, Mk1 is also busy with a 6-cylinder swap currently. The tall one.
Tall guy, yeah. Quite.
The two of them, they're cupping on.
So also white Mk1, no?
His car is black Mk1. Also used to be 16 valve. But
I think I know you're talking about that.
Swap.
He's always at the track also now.
Always, yeah. I always tease him. I say, you know, it's so long. As jy die video vat, lyk dit soos drone footage. Dat is my bra. Dat duidelike bra.
Nah, I think I know.
Yeah, nah, he's always there, always on the line, helping the man. Quite guys.
But that's the best thing, that if you can break something and come back, like doing that Paul dances.
Yeah, but that guy's a diehard.
Remember that man break a gearbox in the morning, then they take the other Opel, then they go. Then after 45 minutes you see, then they come again down the back straight. Then you check, hey, wat maak die mense? Then you just walk past there, then you see they're busy. They sail everything on the car, gearbox on the one side, another stick sail, they're busy stubbing the box there, or they're checking the box and they're putting in. Like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and that man is again on the line.
I think we in Cape Town, we don't have a choice, man. We have to do that because we have an event once a month.
Yeah.
So we're not spoiled. Joburg, they spoiled with various tracks. Joburg, they spoiled. The day we were at Dalton, I didn't come home that same day.
Yeah,
we stayed over. We still went to Midwal the next day for a whole day of racing again.
Because you spent the night to the spinning, ne?
We went the night to the Mexico scene.
Oh yeah,
as well. So it's
because I remember I still got you in Wasif.
Yes.
And then I was like, hey, gaat julle nie huis toe nie? Wasif like, nee, julle is mal om nou huis toe te gaan.
Imagine come and go same
thing. And I was saying that to the young people, but yeah, they know what
everyone's got different priorities.
And they had to work also and whatever, so if I don't know you saw coming, I would have come with you.
Stayed with us.
I would have come with you, Skassam.
Yeah, nice.
But there's always the next time. But any setbacks? What's your biggest setback? If you had?
Well, that's cool. I've had setbacks, I remember breaking a piston once in the early stages of the car.
16 valve.
Yeah, broke a piston. Then I stripped the whole engine down. I sent the crank to the engineers.
Just check
everything, check it out. And they went to go cut my crank. There was no marks on the crank. Then they cut the crank. I wasn't happy. But I didn't have other crank, so I assembled. Started up here, the car was fine. I took it to the dyno. Started it up there. So it was still busy sitting up and then the engine seized.
Yeah.
And it cranked. And then I just left the car. I let the car stand for like 6 months.
Yeah.
All the new parts inside, everything.
Yeah, that's enough to make you, and you didn't roll them?
Yeah, it's better to not, man. I just thought, you know what, there's a reason for all this.
I too also.
You might be upset at the time, but you get over it.
Now you get over it.
Then you get better.
But it's not, it's better. You use better engineers also.
Yes, you get better, and then, remember I said I had a heavy crank in the beginning. So after that I got the crank by Dave Ingle, and then we could rev the car higher. So the car was happier. But yeah, with the old setup, more power wasn't happiness, more happiness it was, more problems because gears and shafts. So yeah, I had that was I think the biggest setback. Yeah, after that we just got better.
Sometimes also Allah give us setbacks because He don't want us to stay where we are.
Yeah, we must progress.
Because if we now had to just check now, you had to just leave it like that.
Zone.
Yeah.
Comfort zone is a funny thing.
We don't need to open the motor. You know, maybe just ride 13s all the time, even 14s all the time.
We don't know,
But now, that's it back at the time, you quad. But then you say, you know what, that's right.
When we rebuilt, we got better results.
There we go. Keeps you coming back to Killarney.
Oh, I love adrenaline. I think that is it. I can't jump out of a plane once a month. It costs too much money. I can't go bungee once a month, but I can go race once a month, and it's at home. So I think it's the adrenaline that keeps me going.
And obviously PBs also.
You know what? PB is liquor. And you go down the strip. When you do a good run, you know, it felt good. And sometimes you come back and your pit crew doesn't even look happy. And then they get in the car and say, tight it. And it's like, yo, but ze kan mos die pie geluid man.
Come on,
yeah. And recently, I know Sani, when he went his first 10, we were all standing on the line. I think that there was a photo captured of that also. We were going boss, all of us. But I think that is something that us as racers don't see because we're going down the strip. But it will be lekker afterwards, maybe to see it on footage. Hoe die ouens aangegaan.
Yeah.
I think that is something
I
that we
think
must...
I actually captured that.
Yeah.
I think I actually captured that in one of the videos. But yeah, nah, that is the best thing. And you know what? I always tell people like use now the real races. You can really see when people is really happy for you, man.
Nah, that is true.
Like, bro, I had this conversation with someone the other day where him himself, I'm not going to mention names, you also know him. He, at the time, he did a specific time. I'm not going to give the time also because then they're going to know what I'm saying. But it was so sad, bro. I came to that man. I was literally happy. I was standing in the stands. And that man did something that not many of us would have thought was possible. The time he did, with the car he did it. And my bro, I came on Riyaad. I was happy. I was ecstatic. I literally ran to that man. I jumped on him. I hugged him. I even kissed him. So happy I was for his sport, bro. The people around that man were standing like they're standing by a janaza, a funeral. And that day I stepped back and I just looked. And I said to myself, yo. I didn't tell him immediately because I didn't want to kill his buzz. But I told him the next week. The next week Friday I told him, now speaking to him. And I said to him, bro, this is what I saw. I don't know if you saw that also.
Yeah.
He said, nah, he saw it. But he must just left it just so. I say, yeah, but you must take note, bro.
You must be careful.
Because that evil eye,
it's dangerous.
The evil eye is real.
It's dangerous.
Kassam, bro.
Nah, but this group here, no. I saw after at the last event here.
Oh.
I came
you
back
got the sticker now?
I came back to the pits and there was a sticker on my car, yeah.
Why?
So I'm not unhappy. But there's a quite bunch of guys, quite group of owens, you know. There's everyone is prepared to help everyone, you know. Sani will phone me out of nowhere a couple of days ago, just to talk.
How's it? What you doing?
That's it.
How's your phone?
Yeah.
Need help?
So that is the kind of guys, man. You know, Junaid, clown. He's a real clown, but the man is bang for him.
Yeah, no.
The man is bang for him.
That man has been talk of the town, bro. You know, that was an old saying, talk of the town.
Yeah, I know.
But my bro, they talk about B20. And that man's name, nah, bro.
You know what?
Look here, even if I just say Riyaad Civic, my bro, that means I want to talk about tonight.
They want to talk about.
They don't want to talk about tonight. Some of them want to talk, but other means they want to talk white stuff, and other means they want to first aid.
Yeah.
Like, because now they think because I did an interview with tonight, they think I'm gonna tell them something that they want to hear. And I see okay, we're not gonna go there, but you know the story, bro. You're nice.
All I wanna say is to the guys with the K's and the Kellogg's, nah? Be careful. P.
Yeah, that's not your average series, bro. And you know what? I said to him that day, I didn't say it on camera, but I said to him the day when our interview was done and we were talking, and I said to him, bro, like, if there's one thing that I can tell you, you know how to launch a car on Toyos, on the street. Sy weet hoe laat is it. No matter how much power you make, you know how much percent, when to put down, how to launch. You know exactly, and not only on one surface. Any surface that man can tala.
He's a character.
He is, yeah.
He put on his status the other day. I'm 365 or something of looking for a race. So I said to him, Kiki, I'm ready to test, man. Let's go. Then he said, yeah, come with semis. Or 3 tires. I said, no, it's duidelijk. We got the traction control figured now. Then he says to me, nah, you can borrow the draggy. Oh, yeah, the path is quiet, bro. Quiet. But the guys in general in that group, nah, hats off. They're prepared to help you no matter what time. No matter what day it is. And they're just happy to see the other one improving, going faster, achieving.
And it's something quiet, man. It's something quiet. Like the other day when we did Armin's podcast, we were standing there and they were not busy now cleaning Armin's car and whatever. And Riyaad pulled up there. And Riyaad bought Sani's injectors. That was by Riyaad. And obviously cleaning and testing. And then Sani was going to by hom fetch the injectors or something, and then Riyaad's like, nee, ek is hier.
Jy gaan
Nou, wat nie?
verby.
Ek kom aan verby,
Kwaai.
ek gaan dit bring vir jou.
Kwaai, ja.
Hoekom moet jy nou all the way down?
Now the man have a quiet understanding.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, Kwai.
They must try to never lose.
And look here, he came there. He wasn't even long there. He just brought on his injectors, stayed in the car. We still greeted him and we were still talking. And he looked at his watch. He's like, hey, Owens, ek moet nou weer weet waar we zijn. And then, you know, and he just came. He made the detour just to bring on his injectors, which is a
But that is what the Owens have, man. That is literally like Armin organized us a liquor braai when we went Levens.
Right.
But it took a long time to get the braai going. But yeah, he stuck to his word. Eh? He's actually organizing us another one. So. But yeah, the man is liquor, man. It's quite to see that sometimes it's the friends that become family.
Yeah, true.
That motivate you the most. You know, that is the important thing.
And like I must say, Sugar and the Junaid also. Like I was gonna start the podcast, so my idea with starting the podcast was started with Kafir. I wanted to start with other Toyota guys. There's obviously other Toyota guys, but alles allemaal Ganse, and I will say it on the video. They don't want to.
Is it?
They say to me, "Oh no, we're not camera." My bro, what did I tell you when we started?
Yeah.
If I ask you a question and you don't want an answer, what did I say? You don't have to.
You don't have to.
We cut that out.
Exactly.
Simple. Owens don't want to.
Nah.
Like if you don't want to talk about your mods of your car, you don't have
You don't have to.
You don't want to talk about the fuel of your car, you don't have to.
But the thing is, like Toyota, Armin is doing the things.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Kafir is gonna do the things.
Yeah.
But there's many Toyota guys out there.
That's
like
good. Yeah.
So they can see.
Yeah. And this is what I've been telling them.
And this is what's gonna inspire them.
Yeah.
So
and this is what I've been telling them.
What you drive or
exactly. But what I was saying to the other guys, like, just do the podcast.
Exactly.
Like, you don't need to look at the camera. Did you once look at the camera?
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah.
We're having a chat.
Yeah.
Besides this.
Yeah.
And that is all. Like, look there. I didn't even know you were a mechanic, but
yeah.
Like, how long do I know you? Fake long.
And we never.
You know what I'm saying?
Part, yeah.
Exactly. So it's something Kwaiman. And like you tell your life story basically.
Yeah.
Stuff that people didn't know.
People
and
just
like
see.
you say, how much Owens now went on from Sani did a 14, his first run at the drag strip. Junaid did a 15, his first run at the drag strip. Armin, Yasin did a 15 on his first run at the drag strip. Armin did the first run, his first.
We have to start
also,
somewhere.
16.
We have to start somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? So someone must start somewhere. But the kids of today don't see that. Because I listen to them on social media, yeah, they're 11-4.
Now you.
So Nigel's doing a 12-6.
He's gonna come out with a P and he's gonna do a 12-6. It's not gonna work like that. He's gonna start with a 13.
You're gonna.
He's gonna have to figure out what works.
Some Owens is even gonna start P20 VTEC 15 seconds. Because one, they come out without LSD, they come with no tires.
Yes.
But like I say, the racing is not for everybody.
It's not, yeah. It's for the guys with the hair on the teeth.
Yeah.
That wanna come back.
You must.
Every time you pull up onto the line, if you looking at the lights, you've also got the crowds here.
Yeah.
And here is a beaver. There's left foot. Hey. It's not easy. First run of the morning, you feel that.
Yeah.
And then you settle.
After that. What goes into keeping the car competitive?
Sure. Currently, it takes work. It takes, you have to get the car up on the lift before the event, or between events, you know. We do the oil change, we do the bolt check from the rear to the front, make sure everything is good. So it does take work, but it's not, with the setup as it is, it's not killer. It's not gonna take days and days. I think when you get to a point where you're happy with a car and you just want to go racing, then it's not hectic. But when you want to keep improving and you keep wanting to be competitive, that is when it takes a lot of work. And for me, it's okay. I can do a lot of it myself. But for somebody that's not mechanically or technically minded or inclined, they have to pay someone, and that, I think that is the difficult part.
Cost, no?
That's when it hits you.
But yeah, so it's just normal maintenance.
Yeah,
Unless now there's a package and stuff, or you're having issues, so you must actually start this the next day Actually, sometimes the same day, no? To find the issue.
I like to take, I always tell myself after the event, I'll take a couple of days off. So I'll maybe start by the Wednesday only. And start opening the bonnet again and stuff like that.
The new managements now, you're the ECU master as the data logger.
Data logger, yeah. So it's why when you have data logging, man. I always tell the guys, if you're looking at going from a dictator which has been running the streets for forever, and it's been doing times, it's been proven. You can do times with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But the guy that's tuning the car can't see what's happening 300 meters into the race or 200 at half track or when you cross the line. And I can't always tell him exactly.
Because you don't know.
What I feel, I might not be able to explain to him. So
and sometimes what you feel and you're explaining is two totally different things. Because you might be thinking, yeah, the car's spinning, the clutch is slipping.
Yes.
And then when you look at the in-car footage, if you have, then you will know.
So the logger does all of that. Yeah. He can tell you everything. Everything that you've plugged sensors into, he can tell you everything at every point. So that is how you're going to improve, man. Is to pull the log and to adjust accordingly, and then you go back and you go better. So we've seen it with a 16 valve. The car would come off the dyno with maybe 170 kilowatts. And we could do a run and the car goes down and we pull the log and we adjust it. And we go faster. And when we bring that same car after the adjustment, then we're back to 160 odd kilowatts. So
it's not always about
it's not always about the power. Yeah.
And I tell that to a lot of people, bro. Like my car. So I've shout out to Zealand. I've been there a few times. Took my car, between doing mods or whatever, doing changes in the car, and very helpful guy.
Yeah, very.
Yes, I don't tune there by him, but very helpful always.
Very knowledgeable.
He will never push you away. If I pull up there, hey, how's it? Whatever. You don't know my name, but you know my face.
Yeah.
You know my car. And I went there when I did the punch. I went there for before run. And I said to him, I was going to do it. And uncle said, no, fine, come. So he asked, what you going to do? So I said, no, I'm going to do punch, right? Did the before run, fitted the punch, went back 3 weeks later, pulled up there, lost 8 kilowatts.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, what the bounce is on up? So I'm like, I don't know what the story.
Yeah.
So anyway, he opened the bonnet, he looked, he said, nee man, die like is echte bounce is hier opgesit. What is die? I explained him, that's 3 or 4, 4 into 1, whatever. He said, nah, this thing, God, don't look like it can be wrong. Like the welds alone, it's not like it can be burned through or whatever. So he asked me, so what did you do? I said, nah, he said to the computer box, and I moved the car. He tell me, nah, that's your problem. Ze moet niet eigen doen dit. Het is een learning computer box. Die computer box wil leer. Als jy die ding reset, ze moet eerst stadiger. Nou, na 'n week van stadiger, depends on how long the computer box is off. Now you must introduce it to lift. And you don't know so I do red line, you introduce him, you just touch lift.
Yeah.
Right? Now you drive again normal, later on you touch lift again. Nou, ander week, nou burns hy hom weer in. Ag. So now you go back, go home. Don't look disappointed like you look now. Go home, reset the computer box for 2 hours. You do that, and you come back after 2 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks, and you come back, you put the car again on the time. Did that, and my bro, I promise you, like when I bought the Annex, people used to tell me, as I feel ingooi, zit er gewoon 24/7 in. Ze hebben nu ECU reset, en ze hebben nu kan moeilijk. Right? But in your mind, your car feel better.
Because you know you put something in. So it's sounding a bit better.
Yeah. So now you move your car, right? Okay, nah. But bro, like when I saw that, and I was like, nah man, and it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Now bro, if I must reset this computer box, now my car, now like my Mackie will tell me, Said, I'm gonna have to take off the terminals here. And I'm like, yo, my bro. He's like, my bro, it's either that or I blow your computer box. I said, nah, it's safe.
Yeah.
Now he tell me now.
But now you know what to do.
Yeah. So now from that time, and I told that to many other Annex Owens. Some Owens still think I'm mal. They still think, nah, it's in my mind. But bro,
the proof is in the pudding, and you saw the results, yeah.
On the dyno. And not only the dyno, power, graph also.
Yeah.
So, but my bro, no change is nothing. Like even the guy that made the bounce with me, he was even to the point where he said to me, no man, it's fine. Bring the car back. I'm going to take this bounce and put your standard. So I said, no, don't keep your mouth. That is what that man said. We're gonna try that
Give it a
first.
try, yeah.
And like he said, that burns is so quite well. We can't go wrong.
Yeah.
3 weeks later, took the car back.
Happiness.
Power. And then he said to me, when you gonna tune the car? So I said, no, I'm gonna tune it. Hopefully soon. He said, no, if you're gonna tune it, you're gonna see more gains. But he didn't say to me once, come here to me.
Nah, it's not like
He
that.
didn't tell me once, why are you tuning there? Or nothing like
It's
that.
not like it, yeah.
Quiet, bro.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
always.
I mean, I was there by him yesterday, and he said to me, you know what? I came from work, I stopped there sometimes. Most days. It was on the way home. Man. He said, yeah, I mean, I was lamming jou morning. I said, hy ek fucking kar gaan klaarmaak. Hy fucking sit. But that's the relationship he has with Amal. Yeah.
Quite bad. Like even helped my other brother, Marisa. He helped Marisa with the boost controller the other day. They were having an issue with it by the track, yeah. And then Dean was talking to him, and then he said, even though Marisa didn't tune mine, he got in the car. He said to Marisa, what moet die ding opwis? And he checked, and he still was scaling there or something. And then poop 1, 2, 3, he just did his own thing there. And he said, nah, check it now, it's al wis.
Quiet.
And then Marisa went, Marisa the other thing was
But
that.
that is what I tell Owens when I was speaking to, I think I was speaking to Shirata the other day. And I said to him, you know what? The racing scene, the scene itself is not, there's no toxic there. But it's the onlookers.
Onlookers.
Because no tuners walk past each other at the track without greeting and then they're exchanging a couple of words. So why is the spectators bringing that? So that is something we need to get rid of.
Yeah, no, too. Like I've seen many a times, I've seen Vessel standing with Zahir talking.
It was Zahir and Jody.
Zahir and Jody.
They talk, they greet.
Exactly.
There's no bad vibes there.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be like that.
Exactly. So yeah, but shout out to Zealand. How important is your family support?
Sure, important. Family support is very important. So, race days, my lighty always says, Dara, wake me up, na? I'm gonna go with you. And I wake him up in the morning, it's like, no, you go, I'm gonna stay here by mom. He'll stay. You say he left again now. He left with Oma and Opa, he's happy. But if they weren't there or weren't able to, take care of him, at times when I'm not there, that would make it very difficult. So you need support, family. Like I said, sometimes it's the friends that become family. It's you need that. You can't do it alone.
Too, like even with me, my mentor that helped me on the track is means I met bro along the way, and we just became friends.
And that's how it is. You become friends. It's literally afterwards your family, but it's through racing.
Exactly.
I'm sure it's the same with any sport, man. Whatever you do.
Yeah. But the family support is very important.
It's vital, yeah. It is, man. You must have that understanding also.
You must. If you don't have family support, like your bro, you can either sit fast with your mochi, or your family, or your
I'm a single man, but I can't forget because you need that. Somebody needs to hold the fort while you're busy with car stuff and stuff like that. So,
it is. And also when you're busy working on your car, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you're busy with cars and car stuff and working late nights, the people in the stand don't see the 12 o'clocks and the 2 o'clocks and the 3 o'clock mornings and still going to work at 6 o'clock. They don't see that.
Yo, that's mad.
So,
what sacrifices have you made for racing?
Sure. I don't really have say I made sacrifices. I would always say I don't fund racing from my salary. I would rather be doing private brake job here, clutch job there, or something here, service or whatever, just to fund it because I think that's the only way it's sustainable. We can't race from our salaries. We have to hustle on the side.
No, you must.
And I think that is the biggest challenge is finding the time to hustle.
Yeah. Stressful part of the race day.
The most stressful part of a race day. I don't stress on a race day anymore.
Yeah.
I used to. Yeah. When the car's not happy, then I'm not happy. Yeah. But I've learned. I've changed. Dean said the other day, he sent a voice note. He actually sent it twice. He's like, I can't understand. Cooper's car broke early in the morning, but I look around and he wants to smile. He's helping on the line. He's sweeping. He's throwing water on the line. What is me Being upset gonna change about the car clutch being broken.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna change anything. I'm already there, enjoy it.
Correct.
So I think that is,
Like you at this point in your life where if anything happens, it happens.
it's happened.
You say Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, better is coming.
Yeah. There we go.
That is-
Simple.
I think that is
Maybe
the only-
like me, really now. Like sometimes like me, they would ask me permit. My bro, when you gonna come race again? My bro, don't you race anymore? It's not that I don't race anymore. I just don't put, like I used to make a lot of videos of my car when I'm working on my car, but I don't do it anymore. Because I want to do it for people, to help people. But I also stopped doing it because some people, you put videos on, you may be putting a ported intake on a bigger throttle, you're doing something.
You get the negatives.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
negatives
the
that
negative
think you want to
comments,
break and they want to make slechte dua.
It's not like that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I rather don't anymore. But I want to actually start again with 2ZZ content.
Yeah, you must.
Because when I started the YouTube channel,
Must
I
compete
started
with that ZZ up in Durban.
Yo, nah, bro, that that was in Durban is die. I know them.
You know them? I was there that day, yeah.
Bradley, that's actually Il's car, the one that you
Yeah,
were there.
I was there
The
that
news
day,
pick.
yeah.
So that's Il's car. I know Il. I haven't met him in person, but you know, because of Tools, it's the same platform. So that's Il's car. I know Bradley also that they had the silver news pick, old spec mouth.
So-
he's busy with the they must call it the duck, we call it the Steekeister. He's busy with that car as well. There's another Steekeister. I think, I know that guy's surname is Governor.
So they're all governed.
Yeah, but he's also busy with the one. So there's a few tools that,
Okay.
that they're busy with. But now I can't compete with that man, bro. that means it's they're on the next level.
Yeah,
they're
they're
on
on
the
a
next
level.
level. You know, we might like we say we race what we can afford.
Yeah, we race according to our pocket,
Yeah, there we go. How do you feel about the local drag racing scene in Cape Town?
I think the scene, the drag scene is at a good point. I think it's at a high point. I think we gotta maintain it. In a sense where everybody on the track, I can literally go to anyone on the left or on my right if I need something. They will help me, and likewise, I will give what I have to whoever needs whatever there. So I think that is good. I'm not a fan of the streets. You won't very rarely see me on the streets in them unless it's being hyped. And I check, you know what, vanaan gaan ek 'n bietjie koud kry, like the other night. I'm gonna get a bit cold, man, and go watch the man. And again, yeah, no, that reads so weak. The reads so weak. I think he gives some people sleepless nights, but
Yo,
he's
bro.
a quiet brand. So yeah, the scene is at a good point, man.
But I think also why he give people sleepless nights is the type of guy he is, man.
Yeah, I think people don't understand him, and then they get upset.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get quiet for tonight. I'm gonna leave him, and then 10 minutes later, I'm gonna skip him a better card. That is how you must be with him. So, yeah, I'll never forget him for wanting to borrow me the draggy.
Changes would you like to see in the drag racing scene at Killarney?
I think maybe. I think we've got it now. We've got 2 events in July. So maybe every other month, 2 events compared to 1 event a month. The bikes, yeah, they get their own time, they get more runs, but we've learned to live with that. There's not much that I want to change, man. There's good that's been happening. We see the changes, us that have been racing. Through COVID, we've seen to where the drags is now. We've seen what's happened, you know. In the last year, a lot has changed, positively so. Rian is behind the scenes. I don't think people know how much
Effort he puts in, huh?
effort, emails. He puts in a lot behind the scenes. So Rian is doing
I
the
can see
things.
it. I can see it on the track. I'm not even in your group, but I can see it on the track.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know there's something like a what does he do?
A drag.
Drag rip.
Yeah.
I knew there was something like that, But I didn't know who the Dragon was.
Yeah, so
ever.
he's our liaison between Killarney and us.
Yeah, and he's walking around now with the clipboard, and this and
yes.
that, and I haven't seen that from anybody else. Maybe they have been doing.
Maybe they have in the background, but we
maybe
haven't been
seeing it. Yeah.
But the results, the proof is in the pudding. The result is there.
Yeah.
So big ups, Riyaad. Would like to see him race again.
Yeah.
But we know he's busy with something big. So
yeah. Inshallah,
he's gonna come out stronger.
Yeah, we're gonna do a thing with him as well. I think maybe when his car's up and running again and he's.
Asseblief, he's gonna crucify me. Asseblief, oom Rian. Make it happen.
Yeah, we're all waiting for that. Which local build impresses you the most?
Local build. I think Sean's current setup.
Sean
Zurich.
Zurich.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way the thing sounds, the way it looks.
That burnout alone is mental.
Oh, that burnout.
1, 2, 3
They
keys.
changes tones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, I know what it is.
Yeah, no, I think that is my team person.
Yeah. And then Cape Town versus the rest. You raced there, no?
Yeah, I raced there. I came with a knife to the gunfight.
Yeah.
But it was good.
That was like it.
It was good. We need more of that.
Yeah. Cape Town versus the rest. That was 2 months ago, I think, guys. So yeah, so quick round of questions. This is my questions.
Okay.
We're gonna do the Facebook ones also. So you can just give one answer. Or I see Armin started the train with 2 answers. So yeah, turbo, naturally aspirated.
NA.
Toyota. Okay, so this you can choose. If you're not gonna choose a VW, you can choose any other car. What would it be?
Any other car?
Any other car besides a VW?
Yeah.
So there's Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Audi,
Choose Honda.
BMW, Honda.
Yeah.
Okay. Honda. Street car, race car?
Race car.
Race car. Manual or automatic?
Manual.
Manual. Front wheel drive, rear wheel drive?
Front wheel drive.
Front wheel drive. Favorite track? You've been to a few tracks. You've only raced at Killarney.
I've only raced Killarney, but I think Killarney is my favorite. I've been to Scrabant and Mudwall, the Dalton. Yeah, I've been to East London. I think Killarney's got the best vibe.
Okay.
Also, we complain about Killarney, but we've got something good there, so we must use what we have and make the most of it.
Build, what's your dream build?
My dream build? I don't have actually. I don't have a dream build. I think dream build would be to maybe R32, boosted R32, all-wheel drive in my Mark II.
Your Mark II?
Yeah.
Okay. Inshallah. What's next for the car? Future plans?
There's a couple of changes coming now.
Okay.
Obviously with Saldanha that I entered for the 800 meter, we're gonna have to make the legs a little longer, so we're gonna do a bit of changes there.
Okay. Gearbox changes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, the car still got a couple of heavy bits inside. I'm gonna take all of that out now.
Okay.
I've had a aluminium race seat for the longest of time, so that's coming.
I actually skirked now when I looked at the seat and I was like, yo, this thing still have a lower seat.
And some suspension work, yeah. So that is what's coming.
Okay. Okay, nice. Besides this one? Okay, you must still have the Mark II.
Yeah, I've got a FSI engine on the stand there. Yeah.
Okay. That was supposed to go in this car?
Yes.
Okay.
It might still go in there, I don't know. But I've got that FSI engine, the head work's done there. There's pistons, forge pistons, everything there. So.
Okay, so it's like a water
only
engine.
time will tell, yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do? Throttles?
Yes.
Okay.
Throttles, yeah.
So, you get 16 valve?
First gen. It's like
what's it? ABF?
ABF. The 9A, AAL, KR, that's all the same family.
Okay.
Then you get the FSI.
Okay.
You know the FSI mistakes.
Yeah.
So I've got one like that I've now built.
Okay. So, but that is, what is that? 20 valve?
16 valve.
16 valve.
It's also 16 valve.
But that come out of a Golf 5?
Golf 5.
Golf 5,
yeah.
No?
And
but
the Golf 4s were 20 valve.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the engine that Rihanna having. And the same engine that Tori getting.
Opa.
Opa.
Yes.
And Opa also,
yes.
No? Yeah. Royston got the 16 valve.
16 valve.
Okay.
Yeah. Tire was
See, guys,
16
that's why
valve.
you ask questions of Jayuk. Yeah. So you talk about Jakes. I said to him also when the podcast started, because he messaged me, I said to say, hey, nah, it's something quiet.
Quiet.
So I said, no, so you can tell me it's quiet. I know you're not the camera, but I'm not for taking over answer.
Quiet.
I said, when your car is ready and you are ready, you let me know. So he said, nah, for sure. So I said, yeah, and just so that you know, I'm not taking over answer. So he laughed, he said, nah, you won't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to Alit. So I'll insert a picture of his car also here, also a golf guy. Actually, one of my best at Toyota, man. But he's racing a golf now.
Converted, lockdown VP.
Yeah, lockdown VP. So yeah, we'll leave the story behind that car for another day when he's on. But yeah, I'll upload the picture here of his car. Are you chasing a time? Are you chasing a specific time with the car? For the R32 setup in now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people think 10s is easy, but it's not.
It's not.
With the current setup, I think if I end this year on 11.0, like 11.10, I'll be happy.
Okay.
Anything quicker will be a bonus. But 11.0 is the goal.
Inshallah. Nah, things is not easy. To go 0.3 is not easy, bro.
Not easy.
Like everybody thinks it's just do that 0.3. You must have deep pockets.
Yeah, no, it takes the pocket. Yeah.
So your current engine is bone stock, no?
Bone stock.
Bone stock?
Bone stock.
Methanol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bone stock.
Okay, it's a V5 box. Okay. You said that. Sponsors you would like to thank, people you would like to thank, friends?
Sure, there's a lot, but obviously can't say all, you know. There's no time, but firstly, Zahir, Z-Line Performance, goes out of his way for the score all the time.
Okay.
Yeah? Zahir is I think he's the main one.
Okay.
Then we've got, like we did mention, Tariq, Bag Up.
Okay.
He will help me with parts. When I need parts, he'll give me. You know.
What's his nickname? Tola, no?
Tola, yeah.
Killer Bong from back in the day, if you
Killer
know.
Bong, yeah. Then Ali, Trade Butlers.
Yeah.
Ali's always there, ready to help when we need him. So, Ali, Trade Butlers.
Yeah, I think he does most people's trades in Cape Town.
Yeah, he's a lot of people know.
Believe it or not, he did a few trades on my car also. Izika didn't even know it's my car, but yeah, he did it when I wasn't there.
Yeah, Ali.
But yeah, Trade Butler.
My pit crooner, Jeff Ibrahim, but I call him Jeff. Everybody knows him as Jeff.
So what's his name?
Ibrahim, yeah. Ibrahim is his name. No, he's Steenveld.
Okay.
But we call him Jeff.
Okay.
It's a long story, but yeah. He's Jeff, and yeah, he's the main guy behind the score.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the real races, I think. There's a lot of people have been messaging me after your post. On Friday, you posted that, and then the one guy messaged me, what's this real races? This is just a group of guys, man. They've got common interests, and they support each other, you know. They're also not going to support you if you're up to nonsense. They'll tell you straight, listen here, you're wasting your time. But somewhere in there's somebody that's got the advice you need, you know, to help you go forward. So they're the money of the Sanis, or Sani will, if you got a key, you know what to do. Shirat, he went 11.4 street car. So the guys there, they have the know-how.
And Shirat is racing long also.
You just gotta know how to pick their brains. You gotta also know that you can't come asking for advice, knowing everything, because you're gonna get nothing. So you gotta know how.
Yeah. True. But that's also how it is, man. Like even with me with 2ZZ, like I don't know everything, but I know a bit, and I'm gonna give you. I'm not gonna hold back information. You're gonna ask me, what's done to you? I'm gonna tell you exactly. Till the bolt and the nut are changed, I'm gonna tell you that. But don't ask me for advice. And then you want to take Cooper's advice, because Cooper is VW. Nou, wat weet Cooper van de 2ZZ? Hij wil ze van mij zeggen, but Cooper said this, then I'm going to tell you what to tell Cooper. Because Cooper never did with 2ZZ, he never owned the 2ZZ. If he owned the 2ZZ, it would have been a different thing. But you must know you get that money. So, but that's just how it is. Follow you?
Sure. Facebook,
Instagram,
TikTok. I try to post as often as possible, you know.
What is your thing on TikTok?
It's Riyaad Cooper.
Riyaad Cooper, and Facebook is Cooper.
Yeah. And Instagram is also Riyaad_Cooper, I think. Yeah.
There we go, guys. If you want to follow him and need any information. So, guys, there's also been people. This is a long podcast, longer than usual, because we had a liquor chat. Do you mind people messaging you about all that?
No, they can message me. I don't know everything, but I've
of his
been through
experience,
this now.
he can tell you.
Yeah.
He can tell you what it's going to cost, because there was a guy, Wayne, he asked about what it's going to cost. There was another guy also, what would it cost?
It could cost money.
Yeah. So, but like you can message him, he can advise you who to go to, whatever. Maybe he can even do it himself, but he can advise you. But also, guys, if you're going to ask the man his advice and he's going to give it to you, don't take someone else's advice that never built the R32. When something doesn't go right, then you want to message him and say, "Oh, but that's that and the other." I can't vir jou exactly say what ek sal vir jou gesê het. But yeah, we won't get into that. But yeah, there you have. You've got his handles. You've got his Facebook, Cooper on Facebook, Riyaad_ or _Cooper, whatever, on Instagram, and there's Riyaad Cooper on TikTok as well. If you need to message him, you can message him. Just say you watch the podcast, you're interested, whatever. I can feel it's sort of R32 information. He's not going to withhold anything. Yeah, who would you like to see on the next Garage Talk podcast?
I think that's confirmed already now.
Opa, no?
Not very happy, but
so, guys, like I said, we already over our time. Can you just take out your phone and let's just choose a few questions that you want to ask? You can read it out, the questions you want to ask, and you can answer it also. So you can just choose 5. So guys, we don't have time to read everybody's questions. And then
the questions here.
Yeah, in the comments that I posted. So you can leave the ones that's asking about the thingy, because they can message you themselves.
Yeah, I think we answered Yasin with the real races.
Yeah.
What's the running cost of the R32 compared to the 16 valve? I think the R32 is actually cheaper to run currently. It costs me a can of oil and a filter every event. And then obviously whatever fuel you want to run on. You want to run it on petrol, or you want to run it on the alcohols or the sauce, whatever you want to do. I think that is all up to you. I see the one here with the how much. So there's people that's doing it, man, as a job. So it's better you contact them. I've seen posts where the
but
ESG,
people in Cape Town? No. There's no one in Cape Town. I know. I've seen that post you're talking about, the guys in Durban.
Yeah, Joburg and Durban.
Joburg guys.
There is one in Cape Town. I think I saw R32 swap like this. You're looking at about 115 to 120K.
Okay. But you can still message Riyaad if you need any information. He'll help you with it.
Yeah, this KOB. until the K proves to me, in Mexico, that it will put the B to sleep, I'll choose the P.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that, man. There's Devin Adams. Yeah, I saw this one. Yeah, is this the fastest pump R32 swap in? I can't say that. I know we went 11.8 on unleaded, so I'm happy with that. I think if push comes to shove, or at any point when I'm tired of the race car, I'll just put out and I'll put it in a street car, and I'll have a street fighter. Yeah.
Go on. That's cool.
Then I see Nazi. How much nitro per liter these days? Uncle, you stood next to my car, man. There's not much. Very little. This is the only alcohol that we as Muslims get hold of. The alcohol fuels. And yes, we're definitely looking forward to the 2-day bragging rights, Nazi. Hopefully you can...
That's the 3rd and 4th of October, no?
I think so, yeah.
I'll insert the poster here.
Hopefully you can get the...
but a lot of editing to do, guys.
The sound restrictions under for us. I think that is my that,
But yeah, guys, again, shukran Riyaad for your time, bro. It was a liquor podcast, longer than usual. The people were complaining Amin's one was too short. I hope they can enjoy this one, because it's something different also. So also just would like to thank Rack and Girl again for making this possible, the podcast possible for you. the SS Diagnostics, Saeed Jabs Big Sally on Facebook, as well as 2ZZ Nation, the YouTube channel, which is what you're on now at the moment. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And then, yeah, we would like to thank them. Also, if there's more brand partners that want to come along, that want to be involved, you can message me. I can give you the cost of a trip like this. So, yeah, we can discuss that. Any brand partner you want to come along, you can do that. I'm not asking for sponsors, guys. I do it on my own. I will do it on my own. But obviously, petrol is expensive now. I run a small business. I need to feed the family also. So I want to do this for you, for them. But yeah, Wrecking Girl is one of our people making it possible now for me to come out to the guys. As you can see, every time I go out, it's a different location. I obviously want to go out to the guys further, like Paul and wherever else. But if we can get another brand partner on board, it will be appreciated. Also, we're gonna go. I'm not sure when, but I might go with the.
No, we're going. We're going
to September.
Yeah.
So we'll confirm that. But I'm going with him to Scarpante.
Yeah.
They're gonna race there. So they asked me to go with. So obviously we'll need some funds for that as well. So if there is any brand partners that want to come along, please message me, Facebook, Instagram. Saeed Speak Silent, Facebook, Instagram. You can comment here as well on the video, and we can make it happen. But yeah, real cars, real talk, real stories, brought to you by 2ZZ Nation and Wrecking Girl, as well as SS Diagnostics. Check us out. LEDs, bonnets, bumpers, fender liners, anything for a car key products, we've got it all. Sometimes we don't have stock, but we can get it for you. Yeah, peace out. Riyaad, do you have anything else to say?
No, I'm all good. I want to say shukran to Saeed for making this possible, for bringing us on.
Shukran for your time, bro.
And we look forward to seeing some more of the real races.
Yeah.
And also the guys that are not the real racers, because they are also the ones that are, entertaining the crowds.
Yeah.
And putting up the show. So we look forward to seeing each and every one on the podcast.
We'll do that. We'll do that. Shukran. Safe, guys.
Sure.